夢に見ていたあの日の影に届かない先明日の自分はなんて書いても消えない願いに濡れるこぼれ落ちるかけらを掴むその手で揺れる心抱えて飛び込んでけ夜へ誰かのために来てこの時が全てでいいでしょう見せかけの自分はそっと捨ててただありのままでLet's go, I'm certain. In time, the curtains all will be drawn. Where we are, in this burning, tossed and turning. Stars inverted, black holes on purpose, oh how it is. And somehow, that is meant to be the final reason. There's no reason, there's no time or space to keep feeling. The world's lost its faith, we can't derail the air of time if we prevail. And if we make the climb, won't notice the entropic change in our bones. If we don't set our minds to storm and fall and blossoms and bloom together at the end of the day. How do you feel? And how high can you go? It's only me left you conceal. But breathe, gather and focus. I can see you surround this. You can't unbuild the bonds that we made together. Looks like from here it only gets better. All out in practice, get back on axis. Oh, a seamless loop of seeds and sands. A timeless tide keeps pulling you under. All else turns to rain. Fall back in and find the exit. There's
Oh, let's not start with that. That's ending music. There we go. I need to organize these songs a bit better. So I haven't done a Fate stream at night here for a while. I don't know, I'm feeling it. But gonna change it up a little this time. I'm gonna read the whole story. I know I keep saying I'm going to, but I'm gonna be real. The Fate plot is boring. I hate Grand Order. I really fucking do. It was already complicated enough. We had the multiple routes. Some routes, some series are like Philosophy 101. Every servant's gotta get deep and whatnot. Then we got Sakura, all this shit. And what'd you want to do? What'd you want to do, Type Moon? Let's add fucking time travel to it. That'll make it easier and better to understand. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I be watching the videos and just none of it sticks. I love Fate lore. I don't like this, I'm gonna be honest. But I like playing the game, even though we found out I'm not that good at it. But I enjoy it. But I'm gonna force myself, because it's the American Singularity. So I'm gonna force myself, as a good American, before 4th of July, to fucking read all this shit. But I'm gonna have to switch it up a bit, because the reason why I watch videos, and on these streams I'm gonna do like history and Fate-related videos, is to give my little voicey a breaky. Take some vapes, hit some weed, vape, whatever. Enjoy life, basically. I'm enjoying life right now. But I can't do that if I'm reading fucking Natsu visual novel all the goddamn time. So what I'm gonna do is when the AP is up all the way, we're gonna take a break. And have one, and I'll go Ember Grind or something. Because I'm not, you know, AP in the beginning of the game be weird. Alright. But there's something else that needs discussed. Before every Singularity, as we know, it's gotcha time. I roll the dice, I get something awesome. But here's the issue. There's nothing I want to roll for right now. Everything kind of sucks. And I've been trying to roll for the theme, like if there were any American servants on drop, but there isn't. Just a whole bunch of people I don't know because I haven't gotten to them Lost Belt yet. Sure, I could roll on Medusa's banner again. But why? Go for her again? That's some fucking greed right there. So we're gonna do something a bit different. Some no one's gonna see coming. And let me ask y'all, has anyone ever rolled on the story banner before? We're gonna do it. I'm gonna roll on this story banner just to say we fucking did it. And we're only gonna roll once. There's Elizabeth Bathory. She's all ready for our American adventure. She's on her last ascension. I had to level all these people up. They're still not really leveled that wonderfully. Whatever. Let's get to the good shit. Said, we're not gonna be greedy here. I don't like anybody here. We don't need no Gorgons or freaking Galaxy Teas right now. This is what we'll be rolling on. So the best we can do is really Artoria. This person and this person seems cool. I don't know any of their names. Artoria is literally... This one's like Zufu. We got Zufu. Who are you? We gotta do this one first, though. We're only rolling once. That means we'll have more Saint Courts for a better day. For when someone worthy's on the fucking banner. And I'm not lusting for a good... Ooh, I like this card, actually. I'm not lusting for a good gotcha roll. Because why? We got everything that matters. We got fucking Skady. We got Jolter. Ruler Artoria and others and company are here. And we're in fucking Tosaka. Don't... I can't fucking believe I got a guaranteed 5-star summon. Fucking did the thing. And I got goddamn Ishtar. I have no right to be angry after all the good pulls. I'm very much aware of this, but it's fucking Ishtar. She's garbage. Not even garbage as a servant, just garbage as a fucking concept. I don't know, I don't like her. Alright, we got 2 of these. Unless Saber Lily's here at fucking Anger Mine You Hoot. Oh, that's Dragonkin. There's a fucking 3-star craft essence that I need. It should be easy getting. I don't have yet. It's for a rash. Alright. I'll be back for you another day, friend summon. Alright. But now, I'm not using Sonic music on the fucking story summon banner. That's just fucking appalling. But we do need something. Well, let's get a setup first. Does anybody, like I said, story banner. Fucking... I've got to be like the first person ever. I've got to be like a pioneer that says fuck all this shit. Do we get a summon info here? No, you're just gonna close out of the menu, huh? Oh yeah. I'll be playing this later. This is the good shit right here. I'm really hyped for this. Did anybody see how the game just fucking forced me out because I asked questions? I asked for summon info. Apparently I was a fucking pioneer in that. Apparently no one's ever clicked that before. Fucking Castandos, fucking... Oh no, that's Constantine. Why they gotta spell his name weird with weird symbols and things I can't understand here? Very rude of you, fategrandorder. Alright, so music catalyst. I don't really need Artoria Pendragon. I mean... No, we got fucking Medusa as a saber. Who the fuck needs Artoria? We got Ruler Artoria. She's a bunny casino girl. What more do we want? There's a certain 4-star that I want, that I don't have yet, though. I've been blessed with the 5 stars. Haven't been blessed with the 4 stars. So I'm gonna put the catalyst down. Alright. Saint Court summon story. I will not hit summon info. That'll just shut us down. Alright, I'm gonna throw the catalyst down for the servant I want. I would really like to get my boy Archeremia. How I have not gotten him yet on this game is a fucking shame. Alright, here we go. And I'll have fucking quartz to spare for next time. And there's all this shit building up too. It's wonderful. Fuck my summon tickets, don't acknowledge us. Okay, here we go. I have thrown over 1,000 Saints Courts looking for the truth. This is the only time I've ever story summoned in my life. Does this mean it's gonna be like we went to London, so there's Jekyll and Hyde? Billy the Kid, we're taking him with us, because he's like... I've never used him before. I've actually heard he's good. Like, him and Geronimo are the only American servants I got. We're not taking Geronimo, though. We got a better caster. Her name is Elizabeth Bathory Halloween. We're also taking the Lancer Elizabeth Bathory, and then our Saber will be Elizabeth Bathory Brave. Because I believe Elizabeth Bathory truly represents the interest of America. My catalyst hasn't been working yet. It is America fuck yeah time. I didn't have a... The song ran out. Oh no, my catalyst didn't work. Well, fucking Medea's here. He definitely ain't gonna show up now. Hello, Kakarot Gaming. What is that? Who's that? Who's that? Who is that? Who fuck's that? I don't know them. Is that the one who's on the banner? That's a featured 5-star, but I'm rolling on the story banner like a true player. Like a true Fate connoisseur. You get featured 5 stars on the story summon? Galaxy T. I was just talking shit and here she is. Maybe I guys gotta talk shit about servants. Well, I talked shit about Medusa and she didn't appear. Oh, I don't know you. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel any kind of attachment. Who is this? Oh my god, they are a 5-star. Why are you summoning for Gorgon? I thought we got Gorgon for free, or am I mistaken on that? I don't remember summoning no Gorgon. But yet she's here. Alright. Berserker based. I think you're gonna get her for free eventually. Or I might be mistaken. Don't listen to anything I say about Fate. We've established I don't know how to play. I just can't believe... What? Again? No Sonic... This is ridiculous. This is quite honestly ridiculous. Thank goodness, like I said, that this is not a huge stream. Because if this were a bigger stream, this would look sussy as hell. Unless... Maybe everyone should just stream when they fucking roll the gacha. Maybe it knows. Maybe it just knows, because that'd be a good way to get people thinking they're gonna do good all the time. Where is... Fucking... It's ridiculous. Alright. That's it. I'm saving the courts for another day. We got our fucking 5-star of the week. We don't need that no more. So, this is who's going to America with us. That's right. All the child murderers and the fawns from Happy Days. And this chick in a bikini. And this other chick in a bikini. And John d'Arc. This seemed the most American team I could put together. Casinos. Hot chicks. Fucking nuns or some shit. Criminals. And a cool guy. That's who we're going with. I would love to get everybody up to level 60 or whatnot. I don't know. What is my AP looking like? Okay, 88 AP. What the fuck is this? Did I click on something to ask for this? Ramna, 1/2, get the fuck out of here. This isn't America, right? Like, I didn't click... I don't want to play right now. I don't want to read this right now. I didn't mean to click on this. Can I go back? Fuck it. Okay, Ramna and this guy are fighting in the fucking woods. It's Singularity, woohoo. I said I'd read the whole thing, we don't need to read that. Fuck it, they'll recap it 17 times, I'm sure. Woo! I really didn't mean to click on that. I don't know why I fucking clicked on that. I don't need that. Alright. Yeah, I want the fucking... I wish they would just put the fucking... Cadelia thing down here. I I don't like that I have... That's what I was looking for. Was basically the basic shit. Like, honestly, people do the fucking story the least. They should put that on this toolbar. Alright, what are the fucking daily quests? I don't need Lancer and Assassin Embers, that's the problem. I needed Saber Embers, but when I kept grinding that, they weren't dropping shit. And fucking everyone knows, well, we got one more thing we can do. God, I feel like unless lottery's going on though, fucking mana spheres are like becoming like the rarest thing to me. Alright. Guess I'll clear this out. There, 40, that's something. And 10 of those, alright. I don't need to do that fucking Ember shit because I really don't need. I don't think I need no Lancer and Assassin shit. Feels like y'all say they change it every day, but it feels like it's Lancer Assassin Day every fucking day. Then you get that one day where it's everything for a week. I can't keep up. But speaking of keeping up, Top 10 despair. Don't worry about that. Those are just my computer wallpapers that I made for some fucking reason. I need, well, first of all, this. I thought it was just gonna be a lame ass gotcha.
学校生活を楽しみましょう。主人公は枯渇学園高等学校の2年生。学校では勉強だけでなく部活動に打ち込んだり
We're gonna be able to do pop quizzes in school, like real life, like the Persona game.
友達と交流を深めたり充実した学校生活を過ごせます。放課後には街に出かけましょう。友達と食事したりアルバイトに励んでお小遣いを稼いだり欲望の赴くままいろんな街
There's a motherfucking owl in this game, an owl mascot character.
に足を運んで大都会ならではの生活を堪能しましょう。選択した行動によってあなたの知識、魅力、器用さ、優しさ、そして度胸の5つのパラメータがアップします。学生としてだけではなくあなたのもう一つの顔怪盗としての生活にもきっと
Literally, this I know that this game's been out in Japan for like a year or years or some shit. We're just now getting it over here. So, like, my first impressions are basically just this trailer, and what I'm hoping is, does all the characters you get into gacha, do they all go through this? Is how you level them up? Is that 5 stats, or is this the main character in the gacha shit's what you put? I'm highly curious. Said I might be playing this. We're going to bed.
と役立つはずです。さまざまな人々と出会い絆を深めたら協力の関係シナジーが発生しあなたをサポートしてくれます。さらに親睦を深めていくと恋人になってくれるかもしれません。
You can date people in this game. Can you do that in Fate Grand Order? Fuck no, of course not.
毎日をどう過ごすかはあなた次第。昼でも夜でもあなたの楽しみたい時間を好きなようにお過ごしください。行くよ。
Okay, so it is called Persona 5 The Phantom X, which I think is a stupid fucking name. It is. Why don't you just call it Persona the Gacha game or something? Why do you even need the 5 in here? You could have made it all encompassing. Because obviously you're gonna. But whatever. It looks amazing. I believe I can play it now. It says available June 26th. It was the 25th and I could download it and everything. I don't know. But I'll be playing this later tonight. Hopefully, unless I die. But as per usual, I need a catch up, and I got some history videos here saved for later. But while I do a bit of grinding, I'm gonna get caught up on what happened to London. A good recap before we get into this next story.
Who's ready to hang out in London with Mordred and Fran?
Stop. Just hit full screen computer, thank you.
If you want to support my content, become a patron or become a channel member. You'll gain access to my Lessons in Magecraft series, which has just released its second episode, detailing true magic. Welcome back to Otaku Daikun. Dai here. This is part 5 of my lore on Fate Grand Order, where we'll be covering all there is to know about the 4th Singularity, London. Not only will I be recapping the events, but I'll be fleshing out important details in the world building and servants as we go.
I need to actually watch these trailers. Maybe I'll look up the trailer for the fucking American one, because the animation's really cool in them. Like I said, finally got to see some Jekyll and Hyde there.
I'm assuming you've already watched my previous 4 videos in the series, so I'll only give a brief overview of what's happened for context. Basically, Chaldea is an organization trying to save humanity from incineration by resolving 7 singularities established by the demon god hivemind Getia. So far, Ritsuka and Mashu have recovered the grails of 4 other singularities, starting with 0 in Fuyuki. Then there's Orleans, Septum, and Okeanos. By now I'm sure you're getting the hang of this. Getia, using Solomon's dead corpse, sticks a holy grail into a period.
Oh my god, I didn't even get that. When did I miss that? Getia's fucking weakened at burning up in here? It feels like when you can fuck up the whole world, you don't need to go through this extravagant shit, but whatever. Do you, demon pillars?
In time. A bunch of servants are summoned by that grail. Someone gets their hands on it and uses it to cause chaos, screwing with history, usually with the help of an individual demon god pillar. London is mostly the same. It's the 19th century, during the Industrial Revolution, a prime time to deviate from human history. Fake Solomon goes up to a mage of the era, Makiri Zolgan, and intimidates him. Yes, Makiri Zolgan is the same guy as...
We should have read more of this stuff, but I think I was just ready to get that fucking singularity done. Even though we didn't have a Jason to punch in the face or nothing. Yeah, because I just watched another video explaining some more things about Heaven's Feel. Fucking Zolkin. What was it all for, man? He reminds me of, like, everybody who serves on Congress and Senate. How the fuck... It's so sad that you were corrupt and evil all this time just to never have a good fucking day.
Zokin Mato. When he was young, before the name change, Solomon finds him and convinces him that it's pointless trying to resist the incineration of humanity. Pansy-ass Zolgan's all like, well, if you can't beat him, join him, and decides to help, even going so far as to harbor the demon god Barbados. He teams up with 2 servants, Paracelsus von Hohenheim and Charles Babbage, to form Project Demonic Fog. Before that, though, let's flesh these servants out, starting with Paracelsus. As you might expect from the name Hohenheim, this guy was a physician turned alchemist during the Renaissance period. In Fate, alchemy is but another extension of magecraft, and Paracelsus kinda pioneered that study.
That is what is kinda cool about Fate over, I don't know, like fucking Harry Potter, I guess. Is just that just all the different fucking magic systems. How, like, fucking Waver was just straight up just was like, yeah, I'm an alchemist. It's just one of my 3 skills I got taught in elementary school, don't you know? Then you got the crystal shit with the Toadsakas. For all we know, there's probably other magecraft no one's even fucked with yet. Or probably, like, what are those islands that you can't go to or you'll get shot by a whole bunch of arrows? Like, the super places no one can get to? They all probably know some crazy magecraft no one even knows of.
by understanding the 5 main elements. Unlike other mages in the association, he was actually really kind and wanted to help people. He mass-produced magical items, such as jewels for public use, the pinnacle of which were philosopher's stones, crystals packed with mana. He wrote an educational tome he intended to release to the public. However, the Mages Association has a strict law of keeping magecraft a secret, so they sent out assassin enforcers to subdue him. In the conflict, however, they wound up killing him. Now that he's a caster heroic spirit, you'd think he'd ally himself with humanity, but perhaps due to the way he was summoned, he's unfortunately a villain.
Isn't Hohenheim the fucking Ulrich brothers' dick fucking father that is a deadbeat dad? One of the worst deadbeat dads, because he did it for like a flask or some shit. I wouldn't expect no Hohenheim to be on humanity's side. They suck.
This time, Babbage was also a great innovator, a mathematician who invented the world's first computers via steam-powered engines. I'm tempted to say he's the least fleshed out of all of Fate's servants. Basically, he dreamed of building technology to advance humanity's future, but died unable to fulfill that wish. His current form as a big honkin' steam robot is the materialization of that dream. Together, they plan to help Solomon bring destruction to England. Their first step is assaulting the clock tower, the headquarters of the Mages Association. They bust in through the front door, the British Museum, and level the place to the ground. They forge a tunnel beneath London's subway line. Under the center of the city.
So in America, can we not have a magic school? Is it not doable? Like, is it because we're too new? We're only 250 years old, so there's no fucking way that there'd be, like, any magical study or nothing? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I mean, the Native Americans did dances and then the rain came. That's pretty fucking magical to me. Where the hell? Well, we probably got rid of it when we came over here. Us evil white people. We probably got rid of the mages school TP. I don't know. Where the fuck? I've never seen an American magic school plot ever. Probably exists somewhere in a young adult's novel.
Babbage fulfills his dream of a steam world by building a massive steam engine called Angraboda. Zolgan implants the Grail into this engine, and through Babbage's noble phantasm, Dimension of Steam, the engine generates a dense fog that fills the streets above. This demonic fog is filled with such a high concentration of mana that it's effectively poisonous for humans, killing off 700,000 innocent people. Thus, all of London's survivors lock themselves inside their homes. To patrol the streets, Babbage employs mechanical minions called Helter-Skelters. From this Grail-powered fog, the Singularity's free servants begin to emerge. Zolgan, Babbage, and Paracelsus hope to bring these servants to their side, but aren't fully successful. One of their failed recruitments happens to be Mordred.
Excuse me, did that bitch just turn into a giant metal fucking spider? That is metal as fuck. Fucking everyone deserves a bond up just for witnessing that. That was great.
We know all about Mordred. She's the homunculus child of Artoria, King Arthur, and her devious sister Morgan Le Fay. Morgan raised Mordred to be strong enough to infiltrate the Round Table and sabotage the king. Instead, however, Mordred found great respect for Artoria and served under her nobly. When Morgan revealed she was actually Artoria's child, an heir to the throne, she got all excited and sought her father's approval. Unfortunately, Artoria refused to acknowledge her, deeming her someone lacking the qualities necessary for a king. Sadly, Mordred takes this as rejection and seeks revenge. While Artoria is away on an expedition to Rome, Mordred breaks into the storehouse, steals her sword Clarend, and forms a rebellion. She battles with Artoria on the hills of Camlan, ultimately dying upon being pierced through with Rongominiad. Thus, she is the Knight of Betrayal, when more than anything, she just wanted approval. The way she sees it, London is a part of Britain, her father's country. If anyone's gonna bring destruction to London, it'll be her. Thus, Mordred fights against Project
What mood? What mood, Mordred?
Demonic Fog, presumably to save London so she can mess it up later. Thanks to the distortions brought upon by all the fog, history is meddled with, causing certain historical figures, such as Victor Frankenstein and Dr. Henry Jekyll, who were historically dead at the time, to remain alive. Jekyll happens to be the same guy from the story Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or rather, the guy the novel was based on. He was a rich boy.
Has there ever been a Jekyll that wasn't, you know, part of the Jekyll and Hyde mythos? Is there anybody out there that just has that fucking name? I just the way he's like, you know, Jekyll from, you know, Jekyll and Hyde, and I'm thinking, what other fucking ones are there, dude? What does he use? Like, did he just make this VTuber model? Because, you know, I mean, it's not intricate like your major VTubers out here, but it gets the job done. It seems to have good expression with the face. Very curious. He probably made that.
Boy with a thorough education in medicine and civil law. Despite being a philanthropist, he harbored thoughts he considered evil and became fascinated by them. This isn't surprising though, considering he encountered the Emperor of the criminal world, James Moriarty, during a joint investigation with Sherlock Holmes. To rid himself of his evil nature, Jekyll performed chemical experiments on himself. Instead of separating good from evil though, he wound up isolating an entirely new evil persona, Mr. Edward Hyde. As Hyde, he went on a murder spree, prompting Jekyll to eventually kill himself. Naturally, with actual enemies to face, Jekyll has a use for his evil half, though he's still reluctant to use it. Fran, as we lovingly call her, is the artificial human created by Victor Frankenstein. The religious fanatic wanted to recreate Adam and Eve, but got all freaked out by Fran's mannerisms and naivete. Victor berated, beat, and abused her, and she put up with it until eventually she discovered human emotions, namely loneliness. She wanted to fulfill her basic human function by having a mate and a lover, so she urged Victor to make another of her. Victor continually refused, and yet Fran persisted, chasing him wherever he fled. Eventually, Victor committed suicide, denying Fran her only wish. Unable to cope, she traveled north and burned herself to death upon a pyre. Hopefully, the altered history of the Singularity will treat her better. Mordred allies herself with Jekyll, deciding he'll be the brains to her brawn, and they begin their counteroffense. That is, when Mordred isn't ruining Jekyll's favorite couch by sleeping on it in full armor. Among these servants is poor little Jack the Lowly.
You watch what you're about to say, Otaku. Anyway. Fucking, Does the couch really belong to you in your heroic spirit? Well, then again, what the hell am I saying? What the hell am I saying? We'd fucking Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh be out here acting like he's the fucking landlord of the fucking planet. For what? Because you were the gods' spoiled brat favorite fucking kid? What'd you ever do for anybody for Gilgamesh? Yeah, he had the whole fucking speech with Shinji about I need the slaves to grow my wheat or whatever. But like, what did he do? Why do we owe him anything? Why does he get to destroy the planet? Gilgamesh needs to fucking, I don't know, learn to be humble, like Kendrick Lamar once said.
I mean, Jack the Ripper, the famed serial killer who murdered women on the streets. Believe it or not, Jack the Ripper has at least two forms in the Nasuverse. One is a male version from Fate Strange Fake, bearing a closer resemblance to the murderer described in actual.
This video's from like fucking 5 years ago or something. I'm pretty sure it is. Either 5, 4, or 3. They're all 5 in my book if they're more than one. This anime still ain't out. There still ain't a full fucking series of this anime out. Where is it? Not Aniplex, fucking A1 or whoever. Where is it?
Actual history. The other is Jack from Fate Apocrypha, whom I find more fascinating. Basically, in the Whitechapel district in London during the 19th century, prostitution was rampant, and abortions were handled unethically. Fetuses were discarded into the rivers flowing through the city, and the souls of the dead children gathered to form a collection of wraiths. Collectively, they formed the shape of a single girl, who wandered the streets, killing women in a twisted way of trying to return to the womb. In Grand Order, she's much the same, naive and open to coercion. Thus, Paracelsus manages to manipulate Jack into killing people by suggesting they might be her mother. Needless to say, her condition is quite broken. Fearing abandonment and abuse, she continues to slay women foolish enough to leave their homes. To complicate matters, Jack has her own fog, which causes people to forget important details about her. Another third-wheel servant who the project manages to recruit is the freaky-ass clown Mephistopheles. If you've ever read or seen Goethe's play Faust, you'd know that Mephistopheles was a demon of temptation who tried to...
So is that like isn't the Faustian deal thing that's like the original trope of make a deal with the devil and nothing ever fucking works out? That's who I just thought he was a creepy motherfucker from the clock tower games. I don't know.
Drag Georg Faust into depravity in a bet with God. In Fate, however, Mephistopheles was a homunculus created by Faust, who happened to be an alchemist and astrologer. Using techniques ahead of his time, he constructed Mephistopheles to act as his servant, but negligently gifted the homunculus with a strong ego that, over time, grew twisted. Faust's own creation turned on and murdered him. Normally, Mephistopheles isn't the kind of person to follow orders, but winds up cooperating with Zolgan because it gives him the chance to murder innocent people. While all this madness is going down, Chaldea prepares to ray-shift Ritska and Mashu for investigation. Dr. Roman is excited about meeting the genuine Sherlock Holmes, but Mashu chides him, saying that fictional characters like Sherlock can't be servants. What little she knows. When they arrive in London, Mashu worries that the mana-poisoning fog will harm Ritska. Strangely enough, it doesn't. Dr. Roman speculates that, due to their master-servant bond, Ritska is inheriting some kind of poison-resistant skill from Mashu. This is hella
Still can't believe I've got another 5 fucking star servant, and that's probably my most lackluster goddamn reaction ever, because I don't know who that is. Didn't ask for them. I went to the story summon for maybe something like if Arctoria Pendragon or like fucking Catgirl over there just showed up. That would have been insane. What? That's all. I don't know how to feel.
convenient. Right off the bat, we meet Mordred. She confirms we aren't enemies, warns us to be careful in the fog, and then leaves. With no leads of our own, we decide to follow her and beat up some homunculi into helter-skelter patrolling the streets. Mashu notices that the helter-skelter's metal is decaying due to sulfuric acid in the air. This is from Jack's noble phantasm, and she tries to sneak up on Mashu for a killing strike before Ritska warns her. After we beat Jack and chase her away, Mordred comes back and expresses how impressed she was with our fighting. As a token of friendship, she takes us back to the apartment she lives in with Jekyll. Conveniently, the apartment is also above a magic ley line, so we set up a summoning circle. Before long, we team up with Mordred and Jekyll, earning their help in retrieving the Grail. To secure the safety of Jekyll's ally, Victor Frankenstein, we venture into the fog in search of Victor's mansion. Sadly, by the time we get there, the building is mostly destroyed. Mephistopheles got to Victor and murdered him for refusing to join Project Demonic Fog.
With the box cutter, because they were seen and almost could have ruined the meth-making production. We've seen this story before.
We don't take kindly to his kind around these parts. Whoops, wrong singularity. Long story short, Mordred slices and dices the clown into oblivion. From the wreckage of Victor's home, we find Fran. Again, she's the real Fran of that era, not a heroic spirit. Back at the apartment, Jekyll is astonished by how Mashu, and more particularly Mordred, are able to understand the gist of Fran's grunts. He suggests it might be because they're all women, which almost gets him killed by Mordred. Next, Ritska, Mashu, and Mordred are sent out to investigate a report about a magical tomb running amok in Soho. Along the way, Mordred takes issue with how Mashu is devaluing herself for being just a demi-servant. To try and motivate Mashu, Mordred forces her into a sparring match. This chases Mashu's hesitation away, for the moment. We reach a bookstore and find that Jekyll's informant is actually Hans Christian Andersen. In life, he was an aspiring actor and poet who struggled to be acknowledged, suffering violence, misfortune, and poverty. It wasn't until the age of 30 that he became famous writing children's fairy tales. Due to his life's
That's about how it goes. That's how Diane's story ended in fucking BoJack Horseman. Same as this.
hardships, however, a great deal of darkness and agony flowed into his works, such as The Little Mermaid and The Ugly Duckling. Poor guy lived his entire life a virgin, dying at the age of 70 from liver cancer. His most prized
I'm not saying nothing, don't worry.
possession was a letter from his first love. Sounds gentle, until you see him in his foul mouth as a servant. The dude's hilariously egotistical and defensive. When Hans introduces himself, Mashu is excited, mentioning her fondness for fairy tales. This is sweet and meaningful when you consider it was Roman who used to bring her books while in quarantine. Right off the bat, we can see Hans getting into trouble, telling Mordred her head must be made of mashed potatoes. Either way, Hans explains that the magical tomb they're looking for is actually just upstairs, but he refuses to follow. Yeah, he doesn't do combat. Mashu and Mordred manage to lure the book out into the street for a fight, only to realize they can't properly strike it. This is because the book lacks a tangible form. Hans decides to help out by giving the book a name, Nursery Rhyme. This transforms the book into a cute little girl in black who cries wondering where her master, Alice, is. Now, admittedly, Nursery Rhyme makes more sense in the context of Fate Extra. She's
I don't know, what he just said there made a lot of sense. Did it really have to be someone suffering and dying from the war terribly and their brain is stuck in fucking digital hell? I don't know, Fate Grand Order is less depressing in this fucking aspect.
literally the general embodiment of all nursery rhymes, and was summoned by her master Alice, a poor girl who was gravely injured and experimented on. Alice died and became a cyber ghost, and the servant nursery rhyme took on her name, form, and personality. In Grand Order, perhaps because this is a multiverse, nursery rhyme still looks and acts like Alice from vague memories of a parallel world. Unfortunately, these guys don't know all of that about her. To them, she's a threat. In order to halt her rampage, Ritsuka's party eliminates her. Before returning to the apartment, Ritsuka invites Hans to come with them. He's reluctant, until Mordred tries to persuade Ritsuka against it. Just despite the treacherous night, Hans returns with us. Jack the Ripper's at it again, this time attacking Scotland Yard. They're all dead by the time we arrive. Turns
That's what the cops in Whitechapel thought back in the day. God damn it, Jack. We want a weekend off. Fucking ugh.
out she's doing Paracelsus's bidding. He tells her who might be her mother, and she naively attacks them.
Why do I suck at building NP up so fucking bad? Like, we're on turn fucking 7. Sure, wiped him in first turn. She's not even got fucking... I just had to wait for this. I just need to get a cooldown skill. I did unlock a Mystic Code. I need to start just fucking getting her the cooldown skill. Because obviously I'm not going to build it up with physical fucking attacks. I don't know what I'm doing no more.
Naturally, he sicks Jack on us, and we strike her down. It's a shame. If only we didn't have to be enemies. Paracelsus, presumably with the Grail's help, teleports out of there. Back at the apartment, Anderson explains that if servants are being born from the fog, that means the fog is powered by the Holy Grail, and it's possible more free servants will emerge. Thus, we take to the streets patrolling, and are nearby when William Shakespeare appears. Shakespeare is as straightforward as a servant gets, perhaps the most tame of all legends. He was, of course, the famous playwright responsible for writing comedies and tragedies, best known for works like Macbeth, Hamlet, and Romeo and Juliet. He's far less warrior and more creative genius, with his storytelling being his main form of fighting as a servant. Essentially, he can make true the workings of his own imagination, as well as tell the stories of other servants, forcing them to confront their often tragic pasts. He's surprisingly useful.
Like, I was rewatching Apocrypha, and I said, oh yeah, Shakespeare's thing is he does absolutely fucking nothing. He is the worst caster in the whole goddamn world. He's just so lucky that he's in Apocrypha where there's fucking 7 other servants and Semiramis doing her own goddamn thing. No one fucking cares. But like, damn. That's what I thought. I thought he was a do-nothing. I forgot that he could just randomly use his noble phantasm and like trigger you in the middle of the woods like he did to Fran. Like, he literally forces a Persona 4 fucking scenario. That's his noble phantasm.
Just don't put him in charge of writing a happy ending. Paracelsus shows up late to try and recruit Shakespeare, but is denied. Instead of getting what he wants, we off him. This freaks out the other members of Project Demonic Fog, and Babbage begins releasing more and more helter-skelters. As we figure out our next move, Anderson and Shakespeare convene in the other room, sheltering themselves like hermits. Anderson suggests that, even though the clock tower was destroyed, there must be some kind of hidden records remaining. We venture out again to Regent Park and begin digging underground. Beneath the surface, we find the underground sections of the clock tower and are attacked by Grimoire. After fighting them, Anderson and Shakespeare reluctantly admit that they feel liberated burning books. Oof. Deeper in, Anderson finds the books he's looking for, but isn't allowed to take them out of the room due to a protective spell. Thus, we need to hold off enemies while he reads. Thankfully, the documents he's digging through are already organized for.
Well, I just fucked up because I leveled up, so what I'm gonna do is get it out of the yellow. Get it out of the yellow. Well, I got the video playing anyways, so whatever, but I'm still doing prep. But we're gonna start. I wanna at least get to the fucking Singularity in the next 20 minutes. Time to go. Time to go to America.
For him. This is because Sherlock Holmes, who we don't see until much later, has been looking into the mystery of humanity's incineration on his own in secret. Regardless, Ritsuka's servants are running out of mana and can't stall much longer. Jekyll takes this chance to inject himself with an elixir, turning into Mr. Hyde to enter the fray. Thanks to him, Anderson acquires his knowledge, and we return to the apartment. What he discovered from the archives is something we viewers already know, at least if you've been keeping up with my Fate videos. He learns that, while servants were summoned for the Holy Grail War, that wasn't their original purpose. Prior, the throne of
So I don't know what the hell is happening here. I got a forced reset, but I got the notification that it's anniversary time. We're getting 30 free Saint Quartz, which basically means I just got that fucking 5-star for free. Because that's how much I just used on the story summons. So let's pretend I didn't summon at all. That's great. It better not have just taken my fucking AP. Did I have more than this? It didn't take it from me, did it? I will write a goddamn letter to fucking Type Moon. Don't think I won't. I will. You don't do that to people.
of Heroes recorded the legends of humanity's strongest warriors, not to be used by other mages, but to be summoned to fight a common enemy. The heroic spirit system is meant to be used by the counterforce. Dr. Roman and Da Vinci figure out that the helter-skelters are a kind of noble phantasm, machines imbued with mana. That means we can stop them by stopping the servant they belong to. We need to find a way to trace their magical energy back to the source. When everyone is stumped as to how to do that, Fran steps up and is able to detect such traces of mana. Noise! Mashu is discouraged because her noble phantasm still isn't up to full power. If only she knew her servant were Galahad. Mordred gives her a great pep talk. She explains that while Mashu isn't at her full strength, neither is Ritsuka. They're perfect for each other and will grow together. Fran leads us to a helter-skelter that is controlling the others. After destroying it, we find that it has its creator, Charles Babbage, listed on it. Apparently, he and Victor were acquaintances. Normally, Babbage isn't supposed to be alive in this era, but at this point, they don't realize Babbage is a servant. The helter-skelters are active again, with a new remote control unit, so we're out to look for them all over again. This time, however, Fran is intentionally misleading us. She can trace the helter.
I don't really like this portrait art of Fran right here. Like, I mean, it's not apocrypha pretty. It's just not, I don't like it. That's my hot seething commentary.
Skelters because she knows Babbage, but doesn't believe he'd be doing something as awful as causing the fog. The team reasons Babbage is being forced to comply, which motivates Fran to get to the bottom of things. In the city's center, we meet Babbage as a heroic spirit. Unlike Victor, Babbage cares about Fran. When he tries to befriend her, the Grail, controlled by Zolgan, forces him to fight. In his defeat, he explains that to stop the fog, they must go deep beneath the center of the city and destroy his massive steam engine Angrboda. He expresses his desire not to harm Fran's world before dispersing. We go beneath London.
So in the great wonderful blockbuster that is Terminator 2, I always wondered, did they need to assassinate any engineers or anything like that? If they would have just blown up that guy's computer, and I guess it was explained to me that Skynet was backed up on a server, 1980s servers, so that's why they blew it all up. But I was like, if his computer just got blown up, he would never do this again. He would quit. All of his ambitions would be ruined. That's all they had to do was like fucking fuck with that guy before Skynet fucking started attacking.
Subway system through secret tunnels. When we reach Angrboda, we discover Makiri Zolgan. Makiri's plan is simple enough. He wants to summon a servant capable of activating the fog and allowing it to consume all of England. We try to stop him from the summoning ritual, but he turns into the demon god pillar Barbados.
So is he from England? Is he Japanese? I was very unclear about where the motto, because they say mockery, but motto sounds very Japanese, so I don't know. Einsburn's definitely not a Japanese last name. It's just the Tosaka family, I think, in that group.
Even after the fight, Makiri still tries the summoning ritual as Mordred slays him. Thus, as he dies, Zolgan manages to finish the spell, summoning none other than Nikola Tesla. Underwhelming, to say the least. Tesla's honestly more legend than substance. In life, he was an engineer and inventor who brought electrical power to the world through the design of alternating current.
Now, people like to fucking hype Tesla up because, oh man, he could have invented the internet early and saved the world, and they treated him so bad, evil capitalists, rich people, and politicians. I have a feeling fucking Tesla was the goddamn Elon Musk of his time. I have a feeling he could have just made them fucking inventions, been happy with it, improved the world, been the smartest known guy ever. But nah, have to get into fucking drama with JP Morgan, do ya? You just gotta. They just didn't have Twitter back then. I have a feeling it was the same shit. Why else would you pull funding from, like, providing electricity for the whole world unless it's over something fucking petty?
Because of that, he became a figure associated with lightning, embellished by the world as the man who revealed the power of Zeus's thunder. We can thank authors like Mark Twain for labeling him Professor Thunder and Lightning. Even though Tesla is alive in this time period, his servant form is completely different. A damn electric supervillain. Zolgan's incantations summoned Tesla with a bias, making him act against his will as a kind of madness enhancement. We chase Tesla through the tunnels, but he can use the fog to absorb mana and electrocute folks. Mordred clears the fog by having it absorb the energy from her Clarent Blood Arthur, but Tesla escapes. Tesla plans to go to the skies of Buckingham Palace and use his lightning to activate the fog. That said, he's still a good guy being forced to do evil, so there's some leeway as he pleads Ritsuka's team to defeat him. He forms a staircase to the densest part of the fog, but from that fog, Kintoki and Tamamo get summoned. Sakata Kintoki was the child of
Why was Tamamo even there?
Raijin the Red Dragon and an ogress witch. As a child, his mother was killed by a traveling warrior, and he was brought before Minamoto no Yorimitsu to become one of the 4 heavenly kings, samurai which served Yorimitsu during the Heian period. He is most famous for the time he hunted the Oni Shutendoji.
I didn't fucking raise What's-Her-Face's Noble Phantasm because I thought, oh, I'll get it up pretty quickly. No, even on level fucking 40, I cannot build this shit up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what anybody at the end of London Singularity was doing there. Who asked for fucking Sulter Lancer to show up? She just sort of invited herself. That's why I always envision the Lancers, well, I mean, kind of like the Lion King's different from Artoria Pendragon, right? The Lancer versions are just different. The Lancer Sulter version is like the fucking Maleficent version of Sulter. Just fucking getting pissed about invites.
Drugging her alcohol and striking her down. He was conflicted for also having fallen in love with Shutendoji and had to live with the fact that he killed her. Tamamo no Mae was, essentially, a descendant goddess of Kami Amaterasu, hoping to understand her human worshippers.
Maybe they, I don't know, because I skipped a lot of it. Maybe they were building up fucking Anderson and all of them so goddamn much. It was like, oh shit, we need to have like a certain... Well, no, they had Babbage to be caster. I don't know why these people were here. I think they were just crashing our fucking party.
She cast aside her divinity to live as immortal, and fell in love with Emperor Toba. She served under him, trying to hide her identity as a nine-tailed fox.
Cool, that's her backstory, Otaku Daikun, but can you explain why the fuck she was there?
When her secret was discovered, and the Emperor took ill, priests accused her of bewitching him. Tamamo fled the scene, only to be struck down by a volley of arrows, the killing blow being from an enchanted arrow. Her corpse later became the Seisho
Bras. Is this where Inuyasha comes from?
Seki, which cursed and poisoned locals until being shattered by a monk. Similar to Alice, Tamamo's dialogue appears to
Oh no, I know. It's because Zulkin sucks so much. Zulkin Mato is such a fucking POS that these servants don't even want to be near the same fucking timeline as that guy. And when he was finally fucking dealt with out of the scene, they were like, okay, now we can show up for our plot lines. They'll just waited at the end. What the fuck?
infer that she remembers having a previous master.
I have not. There's been no gooning today. Fucking just fate. Otaku Daikun's the gooner here.
Which very well could be Hakuno Kishinami from Fate Extra. Unlike Tesla, Kintoki is able to resist being controlled, and actually winds up helping. When Tamamo appears, she's disappointed that she cannot experience the wonderful cuisine of London. Kintoki and Tamamo give their all to disperse the fog, allowing Ritsuka's team a chance to confront Tesla on fairer terms. Along his stairs, he tries to invoke his noble phantasm, but is done.
Of course, all these are going to Elizabeth Bathory because she's our #1. She's the original. They said she's dressed for America. She's just gonna be here to have fun. No one spoil her good time, please.
In by Clarend. Now that we've defeated Tesla, it seems we still need to get the Grail from Angraboda. With the fog still there, it conjures one final servant, Lancer Artoria Alter. Artoria.
Fucking low-tier goon. Okay, so there's like low-tier god, and he's a lolcow, but his fucking thing is he plays fighting games with like the worst characters, right? What the fuck is low-tier goon mean then? Is that like fucking you lust for the worst characters? So like you think the girls in Persona 4 are cool?
Artoria, naturally, is King Arthur of Britain. Her Lancer variant, with the large bust, is the result of her choosing to cling to the spear Rongominyad, using it over Excalibur. A side effect of wielding the spear is that she slowly gets turned into the goddess Rongominyad. In order to avoid this, Artoria cast away her benevolence to remain human, with the consequence of becoming a black tyrant, the king of storms. Basically, she is an alter version of the original Lancer Artoria. Similar to Tesla, this servant is affected by the madness.
So she's the evil version of the Lion King then. Is that how that works? This has nothing to do with fucking Fate Stay Night Artoria. This is... the Lancer line is kind of the problematic line.
Enhancement. Mordred fully armors up to take on this twisted version of her father, and manages to win. With no more enemies, we go to retrieve the Grail from Angraboda, and say farewell to Mordred before the Singularity vanishes. Mashu assures Mordred that Artoria's rage wasn't out of hatred for her.
Enhancement limit for our girl. Fuck it, let's just... She can have all the damn embers. Let's just finish this. Elizabeth Bathory, it's time. Ascend to your final form. Save these for someone it does something for. Fuck it. She deserves all of it. Only these, huh? That's all you need. Let's go. Oh no, 80s. Level 80s, full ascension for level 4. I've been playing Fate Grand Order for 7 years, don't you know? Hello.
Everyone's in good spirits, until another anomaly is detected. Incoming, the demon god Hivemind Getia appears in the form of Solomon. He mocks Chaldea, claiming the only reason it hasn't died out yet is because it's been removed from the temporal axis.
If anyone missed it, I rolled on the story summon. You know, that banner that no one's rolled on ever, I did, and then I got the 5-star from the other fucking banner for some reason. So I got a 5-star again. Who never saw it coming?
He boasts of his strength, and of the ring in the sky being his noble phantasm, Ars Almadel Solomonis. In combat, we get our asses handed to us. He attributes this to the fact that Chaldea's servants are all ordinary, and not the ones chosen by the counterforce, the grand servants, meant to take on beasts, and declares that he is the grand caster. He's so egotistical that he doesn't intend to kill us here. We're apparently not even worth his time. This Solomon explains how humanity is doomed without him, that incineration is actually the best solution. Of course, he won't tell us that he's trying to build a superior humanity without the concept of death. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty important, don't you? So yeah, even though we retrieved the Grail, it's bittersweet since our main enemy hardly even recognizes our efforts. Even though our enemy is strong, we have no choice but to pick ourselves up and keep fighting. As we prepare for the idea of another singularity, Nashu worries that there may be truth to Solomon's criticism of humanity. That won't stop us though. Next time, we head out to a completely different era. Murica, the land of the... wait, Celtics? Something's wrong here. I'll see you later.
Robin Hood, get out of here! You go back to that fucking evil colonizing nation. Everybody knows that when the ancestors of Murica, not these ancestors who actually belonged here and actually lived here, I mean the problem kids from England came over here. Second their feet came up on this soil, they were like, fuck the king, this is America. So get out of here, Robin Hood. Ain't no one got time for your looting self here.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this channel, help me beat the algorithm by liking, commenting, and sharing the video, subscribing to Otaku Daikun, and most of all, smashing that notification bell as if it were your waifu. That way you'll never miss.
Otaku Daikun, you stop your ways, sir. What to do? Top 10 despairs and fucking deed. Let's go. It's time. It's time for Merca. Getting my beautiful, beautiful reading voice ready. We missed the first part. That's okay. I have a feeling we didn't miss anything important, but I'm gonna try to read a lot of this. We're not going very far though, because I want to play Persona. That's going live. That's ready to go. Can you imagine playing a gacha on fucking day 1? I hope we get a super prize. It looks good. It might be one of the good ones. It might be Here with Fate. Unlike the other ones that no one fucking plays. Gonna play Raid Shadow Legends though one day, you watch out. Is fucking Ronda Rousey still fucking champion? I want that one. Or like, do the celebrity people get to be like fucking welfare servants? Okay, so terminal. Okay, e pluribus ubibium. Robin be like, hey, I have Hood in my name. Yeah, I think that's why they call it the Hood, isn't it? Because of that looting man. He said, you know, Robin Hood could have told people, you know, let's move out of this horrible, corrupt place. Why are we paying taxes to this fucking sheriff? He does a shit job, and then we'll go create a community, and then we'll make a lot of money, and things will be great. But nah, right away he went to, let's go loot people. Fucking Robin Hood. This is why, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Is Robin Hood the original SJW? Alright, I think we're going against Billy the Kid. I don't know why I have a feeling. God, her tits are huge. Why? Okay, so as I was looking at people's stats, this is Team Quick here. because I don't know, I think they would generate a lot of good sea stars. That seems to be Billy the Kid's thing. We're making this is gonna be team. I want to change the name. Let me change. I guess I gotta put people on it. This is gonna be team We Don't Like the Police, because it's an anti-Archer team. Elizabeth Bathory definitely don't like the police, because you don't want to check what she's doing in her home. Probably something awful. I don't know what a good craft essence for her is. You're no fucking Archer. You're no fucking Saber. And you know what? You can have this. I don't even know what it does. You can have it, though. Fucking great strategy here on the Demon Cringe channel. Please come here for all of your gotcha news and knowledge. I know everything. Do I not have another fucking Lancer? Why do I not have a leveled up Ku Klane? We're getting to the point where embers are getting scarce. I don't know what to do. Oh, well, we'd use a Berserker, of course. Any Berserker special things? You can have Room Guard. That seems up your alley. And Den. Oh yeah, Mash is still level 46. I tried. I fucking tried, I swear. Yeah, sure, why not? You can have that. Who else is good at beating up archers? We got the best here, by the way. I think Elizabeth Bathory Halloween is, like, good. Actually. This would be good. Okay. That's good enough. Good enough, let's go. We got a new Mystic Code. I unlocked it a lot. This one's a good one. Now, here we go. Phew. The ray shift was successful, Senpai. We're in a forest somewhere in America in the year 1783. To be precise, we are on the continent of North America. The United States hasn't been born yet. Well, I mean, it wasn't called the United States, sure, but I mean, it's always been America. Nation later known as America will be established. After that, this nation will turn into a monster-like mega power that dominates this world. Whether that's good or not, there's no doubt that this nation is absolutely essential for the proper course of Type Moon, stop glazing America. I don't know what favors you think this is gonna get you. Is England the enemy? Well, they always are. Let's say America loses the war and the nation known as the United States never comes to existence. Revolutionary War won't change the flow of history. Has anyone... Okay, that might be something to look up for this stream. Has anybody done a fanfic? What would happen if America lost the Revolutionary War? I can't even fathom, but I think Britain's gonna lose it eventually because they lost everything else all the damn time. It wouldn't have lasted long. They probably would have executed a lot of people for treason. That's a thing. That's a thing with the English monarchy. If you keep executing peasants for treason, then who the fuck's gonna pay taxes? So you can't do that all the time. Like, I think the King Henry VIII shit was over by that point. I think we were done with tyranny. I don't, but then again, that's why we had a revolution. I don't know what would have happened, but I think we would have revolutionized again. Eventually, the United States of America will be established. I don't think it's as simple as England is our enemy. It's not what Tumblr told me. Mash said they're a bunch of colonizers. Sorry, I know you've just arrived, but we have a bit of an issue. I've detected a large-scale battle just ahead. I don't know the details, but please hurry. This is not an ordinary battle, not like all the other ones that have interrupted our conversations all the time always. This one's different. Understood. Master, let's go. Oh, not... I thought we were going into battle. I'm trying to be a good DJ, so I gotta edit these less. But no, apparently we're going into another cutscene. Dr. Roman, don't you ever fucking lie to me like that again, you motherfucker. This is... Stand your ground, elites of the glorious mechanized infantry brigade. Protect this territory with your lives. Yes, domination order. We're ready to keep firing till our barrels are empty. That's a fetish. That's Mr. Babbage. Senpai, it's Mr. No, Mash, it's just a robot. It's nothing. The other side is a lot more retro looking. Oh yeah, there are fucking Celtics here. I think I did read this back in the day. Oh terrible, enemy reinforcement spotted. Firing warning shots, then proceeding to exterminate. He made a reference. For now, let's fight back. Understood, Master. This is our first battle on North American soil. I'll do my best. Alright. Let's go! Fucking fighting robots on Independence Day, just as the prophecy foretold. Okay, we're back fighting not level 40s and shit, so I don't know, let's learn some technique. Let's get good, maybe. I've been told you want to do all this shit at the beginning, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be a follower, because we've seen how well I do with my own skills there. Alright. Buster. Frickin' darts. Hooray! She's got the pilgrimage shit going on too. She should be slaying everyone, really. Everybody else get their 30 free square quartz. SQ. Free today. Get it. Do a roll. Save it for someone fucking good. Not Ishtar. You don't want that. Once again, the problem with, I am not going to get much Noble Phantasm built up, so I need to go for the stars. That's what I had decided upon. I need to just keep going for the stars. Love listening to this music and pretending this is like a real game. Why can't they make a Fate RPG game? Why do they refuse? Why can't they make one? I will go buy it with my money. Why don't they want my money? Gotta be a reason they don't want my money. Like, I mean, I tried to give it to fategrandorder and they gave me a shitty pull for my troubles. So, like... I bought fucking Fate Extella Link, it's still in the box, haven't played it. That's their fault, they didn't make me want to play it enough. Is it gonna be an RPG though, like turn-based, or are we gonna be doing Dynasty Warriors shit? Like, I'm not a fan of action RPGs. I'm playing an RPG because I don't want to use hand-eye coordination, I don't want to target onto people. Fuck yeah. How do you not love Elizabeth Bathory Halloween? I mean, I don't know if she has any haters. And I know she's like one of the original welfare servants, but I didn't get her back in the day, so I was happy as hell to get her with the fucking pilgrimage. She's cool. I like her better than, I got, how do you say it? Shasharade? The Arabian Nights chick. I have her. I feel like Elizabeth Bathory hits harder. Also could be because she burns the fuck out of everybody too. That's always helpful. Alright, time for an anti-saber. Ah, there we go. Oh, we gotta rename this. This team is Propaganda. There, now they know. But now this team, I like just clearing. Lets me think better. I should put Billy the Kid here because it's Archer against Saber, but no, that's not what we're doing. We've got Jeanne d'Arc Archer here. Who does she go with? What is this? Why would I ever do that? Okay. These are my 5 stars. Woo! There's this stranger, and I'll still know about this sussy individual. Who's this? It's like, okay, so Jeanne d'Arc we got for free. Ishtar we got guaranteed fucking 5-star summon. The rest of these... Wow, that's a 5-star for every Singularity. So yeah, I think you've told me this before. Extra CC is one of them rock, paper, scissor type RPGs. I don't like those either. Why can't just take the D&D fucking formula? Why do they gotta... I just like turn-based RPGs, because as I said, I'm kind of a toxic gamer sometimes. And when it comes to RPGs, it's my fault if I messed up. I know that. I can't debate that. I can't get mad too long, and it makes my brain work, because it's a puzzle. I gotta find the better strategy, right? The fuck is Kingdom Hearts gonna do for me? Nothing. I don't know, I just am not a fan. I think it's because I did horrible in Final Fantasy XII. Alright, anyway, this is a John team. That's the point I was getting at. Man, I grew up in the 90s, right? So, of course my first video games were like Super Mario World. I had a Super Nintendo that came from a garage sale with a whole bunch of games already with it. What ruined platforming for me was the wonderful game Cool Spot. That was an advertisement for fucking 7-Up. Okay, why would you have that? You don't need that. I think I'm gonna give her Elgondra, because I want the NP game. And then that leaves you with the big Buster one. Anyway, for some reason, despite what the video game news tells you, video games have always cost fucking $80 or $90. It only seemed less back in the day because people actually rented video games more than they bought them. No one, you had to love a game to buy it back then. You could easily rent games, whatever. But for some fucking reason, they would make like games that were advertisements, like Pepsi Man and the Cool Spot, and then you go to the store and buy them. Why? Makes no sense. They should have given them away for free. Trying to find a good Buster. I had that good one. Actually, I'm going this one. Alright. And then we'll still put Billy the Kid here. Why not? I'm very interested because I've heard good things about him. I wish there was like a mod or something you could do where it's just like, this is the fucking craft essence I like the most on this person, then just automatically puts it on. That'd be great. Whatever. Do I need MASH in my party to like make their XP up more? Is that the Lost Belts? I don't know. This is the John team. It can still be friends. The robot was beaten by such a frail-looking girl. Could she be the servant-type enemy I've read about in my report? Fine. Retreat. We'll move our front line back until the reinforcements arrive. Hurry! We did it, Master! I can't grasp the situation yet, but it seems one side is retreating. I'm Irish. Be careful, now the other side has targeted you. Please hang in for a little bit longer, Demon Cringe, like the cat poster! Well, that was quick. Celtics and robots. Who would have ever saw it coming? I wish they would have designed it to look like the dude who is staring us down right now. Yeah, we'll save that. Y'all. Yeah, who cares about the other 5 stars? You see who's here? Her name's Jilter. Jean. The cool person. The cool goth chick. With her popular sister. But you see, and then their youngest sister. But here's the thing, see, this guy's been flirting with her, right? She's all like, oh, but I'm super Catholic and you know whatnot. I don't know. But it's okay, because her dad won't let her date that guy unless the sister gets a date, and she doesn't want to. That's what's happening. It's 10 Things I Hate About You, but with John d'Arcs. It's a great story. It's the RPG they should make. I got RPG Maker. I'm gonna make my own fucking Fate RPG. Fuck them. I don't need them. I'll give it away for free on itch.io. Sometimes it's not about the money. Or making your own original project. Sometimes I had to make this thing because you fucking wouldn't. Like most video games that exist. I think Spike Chunsoft should get the Type Moon license. I mean, the fucking Danganronpa dude, like, made fucking, Cleopatra. He's already designed one character, let's go. Danganronpa slash Fate. I'll put all these servants on trial, put them in the little circle thing, and they can just all debate on, I don't know, who's got a more tragic backstory. We don't even need a murder to solve. Who does have the most tragic backstory? I mean, Jeanne d'Arc did get burned, this is true, so did a lot of other people. Archer, enough said. But I mean, Archer chose that. Archer doesn't get to complain. Going back in time to kill yourself when it makes no damn difference either. That's a lot to unpack there. Artoria, I don't know what her problem is. Like, England's still there. Like they said in the Project Mouthwash Abridged, when she's like, and then England was destroyed, and it's like, it's not though, it's right there. What the... I guess Camelot's different, I don't know. Ishtar's just got... Gilgamesh and Ishtar don't have any right to show up to the Who Has a Tragic fucking tale. I guess MASH has it the fucking worst. MASH and Sakura Mato. No one else needs to be complaining. We did it! Now those people are retreating as well. Good job, MASH. You did it. Thank you. Yes, we should hurry and retreat as well. If we continue to stay here, we'll get flanked by both forces. Master, fall back right now! No. Fall! That fucking thing has rabies. Gotta go! Senpai! Senpai! Doctor, Senpai is airborne! Mash, what'd you say? She's turning into a blueberry like the Willy Wonka movie? No, like where they did the bubbles and went up towards the thing. That, Dr. Roman. Oh! Like when your 2 feet are above the ground and never mind. Senpai, please stay with me. Please! Senpai! Senpai! I think Billy Kid's gonna be the first one we run into. Either that or Geronimo, one of them. Aw, give me the proof of heroes all day, thank you. Alright, we gotta... It's Mashu, we gotta see what's new on her profile. Succeed, Phantasm. Well, I mean, if you're not gonna tell me what its true name is, don't waste my fucking time, Mash. God. I said, I love MASH, we're just still kind of having a roommate fight right now. It's very awkward. Especially when we gotta do all this adventuring stuff together. I'm on Team Jolter. You should be more mad when, like... Why'd they burn her again? Wasn't it France who burnt her? Is it like a Jesus situation where, like... She's like, if we burn her, England will be less mad at us? I don't fucking... What was the thing? What was the 100 Years' War even about? I just don't understand. Like, France and England, I don't... Why couldn't they just get along? I'm just gonna go... That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be the selfless person who invents freaking time travel. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna create the Get Along Gang. And we're just gonna go around and make everybody be friends. And then none of you will exist, because Genghis Khan's never... Well, I mean, Genghis Khan would still happen. He had good ideas. It's the other one who's evil. Attila the fucking Hun. That one's bad. But me and Genghis Khan are gonna fix the world, so don't worry. I guess y'all still exist. Or is it Attila the Hun we have all the DNA with? Which one is it? I heard it's Genghis. It's gotta be Genghis Khan. Patient number 99, severely wounded. The wound on the right arm is serious. I recommend amputation. No, Doug, you're always recommending amputation. You're not even fucking certified. Ah, sorry, Doug. Here too, I don't think it can be saved. Left femur shattered. It's a miracle this one's alive. We're gonna have to amputate this as well. Damn it, Doug! Problem is, as long as we remove the damaged organs and stitch it back up. Don't worry, you'll still live. Your condition is far better than the other patients here. Amputating arms, we do that all the time. And remind you, he's kind of is like... If you put all your sins on him and burn him, it'll like do a Jesus thing for you, I guess. Those people thought they'd get like salvation. Martyrs are lame. I figured this out when I read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. You're just wasting my time. Cool. You make me know you, then you die, and I feel bad about it. But then you still save the day somehow, so really I can't feel bad about it. But you want me to feel bad about it. Make up your mind, Martyr. How am I supposed to feel? Now then, it's time to amputate. Oh, it wasn't Doug at all. It was someone worse. This should have been a surgeon's job, but seeing as how we don't have enough physicians here, I will do it. Me, the Berserker. Please bite on this. It's gonna hurt. Dude, what if Fate Grand Order just ended because this bitch cut off all our lips? And it's like, you can't even be bad. She was a Berserker. If I were to compare it to something, it'll hurt as much as getting your arm ripped off. Thanks. Thanks. You mustn't be so childish. At least it's better than dying, isn't it? I don't think amputation's necessary, you know. No, I'm doing it. I'm cutting. This wound, at least, must be dealt with swiftly. Don't worry, you're still young. I know you can endure something like this. Sorry, that sounded rather vague. Let me correct myself. You must endure it no matter what. I don't know about you. You there. Don't come in here with that unsanitary state when I'm treating someone. Think she's talking about your shield, Mash. Please stop, stop. You've got the wrong person. There's no mistake. All patients are equal. Be private, I don't understand this word. Colonel? Because, like, there's the word colonel, right? There's no R in there. I don't know the English language. No matter who they are, I'll do the best I can to save them. In order to do that, proper hygiene is essential. Hey, remember how Shiro wanted to save everybody in front of him? I like how he never, like, picked up a fucking medical degree or any knowledge on how to patch himself up, you know? Because he can't help people if he's getting injured all the fucking time. Everyone else has to patch him up all the fucking time. I'm just saying he could learn some CPR or some bullshit. That would have helped. Listen to me. Take one step closer, and I'll shoot. I wasn't about to. Your eyes told me otherwise. What are we doing? Senpai, thank goodness you're conscious. How are you fine? It's a miracle that your limbs are still attached after taking a direct hit from the cannons. Normally, I wouldn't amputate those limbs to prevent the blood from reaching unnecessary areas. And by keeping those wounds clean, we can prevent them from getting... Is she talking about my vagina? Don't worry, I'm gonna heal you, even if that means killing you. Yes, I'll do everything in my power to save you. I'll take your life if I have to. This, like, insane nurse girl from Danganronpa 2. That's messed up. I mean, except for she's not gonna apologize for it. I'm sure some people see it that way, but sometimes you've no room for doubt in the field of medicine. Oh god, no! This is Dr. Gregory House's fucking servant! Medicine Aw, dude. You guys. Grail War, Dr. Gregory House. Hey, servants right here. They would not get along. They'd be a good clash. They'd be a good match. Because she's, I'm gonna save the patient, and I'm gonna dick around and find out. That has nothing to do with this. As long as I'm summoned here, I'll only think about how to follow my conviction. It doesn't matter if I'm a servant or not. I must do my best here. Now that I'm summoned to this battlefield, I must treat these patients. Huh? You're a servant, right? That person there is a master. I'm sure you know that means I must protect my master. That's non-negotiable, even with you. It goes the same with me. My conviction won't falter unless you can have a stronger... Wait, you. That body, don't be coming on to her. Fine, understood. I'll withhold my treatment for now. Master, here's a scroll of healing. Thank you, Mash. You're alright, you're back to normal now. Well, I thought I was gone, or they were gonna chop off all my limbs, Mash. Ew. Thank goodness it turned out okay. Alright, if you're finished, get out of my way. My next patient's coming. What is this place? I don't really know myself, but this is the rear base of an American Independence Army. Do you remember that last battle? The American army lost. Their forces retreated from the front line. I followed along, since they carried you here, Master. I don't know who's the other side, but I'm at least certain it's not the British army. The American flag they're flying isn't what's supposed to be. And the ones that's just the Confederate flag, Mash. Don't worry about that. That's a whole thing. We're the same things we encountered in London. The homunculi? No, unfortunately, this isn't Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is Fate Grand Order, so nothing of interest happened in that foggy city. Don't worry about it. I'll give you some hints. The smell of oil looks like iron. Hi, Demon Cringe. I'm Dr. Roman. I am not anything to do with oil or iron. I am just wonderful. Don't doubt. Hi, guys. Did you fight those monsters? So that was a disaster, huh? In any case, what you've encountered was probably due to the Singularity. I don't know what they are, And there are many mysteries about this army you've joined up with. Something, United States of America. I'm mad at Dr. Roman. If the United States isn't established, it'll cause a logical error in this world. Dude, Japan, you don't have to glaze this hard, I swear. Aside from that, from the anchor, well, I mean, I guess the United States don't win the Revolutionary War. I mean, probably gave people other fucking confidence boost to tell one England to fuck off with their shit. No taxation without representation, indeed. And, I don't know. I feel like we made rebellions cool over here. Aside from that anchor that King Solomon used, I believe other powerful servants are appearing in this era. But we're not gonna change our methods. Is that the Koopa Town music playing? I sure love that map on Mario Party 8. And... you guys... okay, turn-based RPG, that's one thing. Where the fuck is the Fate party game? Natsu should make that shit. And then he can be allowed to be as cringe as he wants. As long as there's a game where you can be servants and you roll a dice and go on a board. I think he'd get a kick out of making that. I want that for Natsu. I think he'd enjoy that. She seems dependable, I think. Doctor, when you say it like that, it almost sounds like this isn't your problem. It's not. Get out of here, Dr. Roman. No, I'm just a little scared. Just a little... I'm not good with nurses who are too serious. But you two aren't me. That's a battlefield, not an infirmary. Silly you people. Besides, we can't afford to be picky. Just try talking to her, Demon Cringe. Actually, I proposed that earlier, but it didn't work. She won't listen. Why not? Seeing how she talks and acts, I have no doubt that her class is berserker and MASH! You can't just say those things. Berserkers have feelings too. You just can't make assumptions about them because they're fucking class. What's wrong with you? This is why we got in that fight in the first place. I can't be certain yet, but her true name is probably Florence and the Machine. Oh god, it's not 2013. Get out. Okay, did we get a new patient? Don't call my name unless you need me. Alright, the treatment is done. Keep the wounds clean, you sure me. Thank you very much. Are you an angel? I don't know. Angels don't give out beautiful flowers. They're the ones who fight for those in distress. Wait, you can just kick fucking Shiro around the board to be Rin Tosaka the game. I think there could be a cool Fate board game in general. And it's not one of those cash grab things, like, because you're just so much with Type Moon you can work with. You can really make anything in any genre with it, for fun or for seriousness. There's just so many pieces. I knew it, you're Florence Nightingale, aren't you? I fail to see how that makes any difference. Please help us, unless we correct the Singularity. Please don't bring up such foolishness. I have patients here waiting for me. It's not like I injured them just so I could heal them and then get the credit or the gratification or nothing. I'm not one of those, I swear it. That is the only reason and motivation for my being summoned. There's a way to save them all. We just use healing scrolls and you don't amputate them. What's that now? You heard that right, may I, Miss Nightingale? No matter how hard you struggle, the number of patients will keep increasing. In a normal war, the number of casualties slow down somewhere along the line. However, there is no normal war. This enemy will fight until the last man is dead. You say the patient count will keep increasing? This seems to be a pretty mild war, but this is the beginning of the game still, I guess. Like, she's only got like 3 people in this tent. That's pretty good, all things considered. I think they should actually, for the Fate board game, it be a mechanic. Like, maybe the servants are the pieces and, like, you better get in there and take the one you fucking want. Or maybe it's random. Pokemon Monopoly was interesting. I don't know if the other Monopoly games do this, but I like Pokemon Monopoly back in the day. Because all the dice had, like, special abilities depending on, like, if you're Mewtwo and you roll a Snake Eyes, you can teleport anywhere on the board. Because you're psychic, so you can teleport, right? I don't know, then maybe it'd be cool. Maybe you can, like, maybe there's, like, a ton of servants and they all got different dice abilities, and then you can exchange them later or lose them. You can lose your servant and then just have to play without one. It's a Grail War. Fucking just take the Candyland board and replace it with, like, the Ainsburn Castle in a Hellish Grail and, like, fucking the Evil Shadow from Heaven's Feel, and we got a good time. Let's just make Candyland. That's right, anyone who can walk, prepare to engage. The mechanized brigade won't get here in time, so get the cannons ready. Master, let's fight with them. We can't maintain the front line here, the patients will. Isn't the whole world gonna get eliminated for the Lost Belts anyways? I'm not putting myself out to save no one. Wait, I'll go with you. I mean, I don't know what a Lost Belt is. Dr. Rush, please treat those patients just the way I told you. Oh, so there was another person here who wasn't amputating people crazily? I want to move them, but that would risk their lives more. Okay. I won't let the enemy reach this tent. This is our sanctuary. Right. But who are you? I'm a nurse, nothing more, nothing less. Follow me, servant. Right. That's a nurse? So you're gonna be the NPC of this level. No. Okay, time for treatment. I'll remove the infected parts right away. Calm down, okay? After another look, it seems our enemy can move better than humans. Anyway, let's fight. This is the front line. We can't win if we don't hold them here. Here I go, master. Fucking fight. Why did they do that? Why did they load up a whole nother scene just for 3 lines? Why they do this? I got Shuffle. Why are you playing the same crap? Well, we'll listen to this all day. Let's go. I love Elizabeth Bathory's final ascension outfit. That's why she shows up in this fucking timeline. Hey, I have a question for the Fate Scholars. I was told I was ignorant. And this is not Shiro. This is that blacksmith guy. Completely different. Not Shiro at all. But then why, when he uses his noble phantasm, do they play the Emiya track? Why are they playing the Unlimited Blade Works theme song? It's not Shiro. That's right. No answers. You can tell me that this character is just so cool and so unique all on his own, but they couldn't have time to compose him his own song, huh? I think he's Shiro. When he uses his noble phantasm, it sure looks like Fuyuki on fire, which is like Shiro's, like, you know, trauma. I don't know if this ancient Japanese medieval blacksmith dude fucking saw Fuyuki on fire. How suspicious. Is it time? Maybe I need someone who can, like, I don't know, be helpful and give in P or some shit. Everyone here is just so damn selfish, you know? So is it kind of like Castoria, where, like, well, I guess Castoria is like a fairy in the Lost Belt or something, but she's kind of She's kind of like if Artoria wasn't miserable. That's how, like I said, I'm kind of doing a writing thing with her right now. And that's just how I picture her. This is the better life. She had the better life. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know how to feel about that. The whole using these people as anchors to summon gods and shit seems kind of rude. They got lives to live. Like, does Ishtar even care that Rin Tosaka's got like a billion fucking things to do today? Multiple routes worth of stuff to do today. That's why I don't like her. She's just selfish. I need to check these rewards. I might have a billion. Have we even completed? No, we've... Okay, this is section 2. Just making sure. God, why does this game have to be so long, though? Does any of you have a backup explanation for that? Why they gotta drag out every scene so long? Like, wouldn't they want you to get through the shit faster? So you're like, my AP is taking forever to recharge. I guess I'll use a Saint Quartz because I don't have no golden apples. Oh no, my Saint Quartz is gone. I gotta spend money because I'm addicted to playing. Like, I don't know. I just feel like less would have been more. I like Clairvarity a lot. I don't like the fucking Passion Lip in the other one. I have the other one. The one with the crazy metal legs. I got her. I'm not a fan. I don't like those. Oh yeah, this is what we're doing. 14 things I gotta receive here. I can get 16 Saints Quartz if I want. Ooh, look at that! More fragments for me. This is just shit I need all day long. And Saint Quartzes. And money! Just give it all to me. And more. Oh, we definitely need that. Okay. Wonderful. Alright. Part 2, Section 2. I hope we get to meet Billy the Kid. Oh, you know what? This seems like a great time for Team John. Everybody loves using Team John. Not propaganda. Friends. More are on the way. They're more powerful than the ones before. We've become more powerful as well, MASH. Right, let's keep going. Oh, am I just going right into battle? I guess... I never know. Okay, I don't know why I'm complaining. It's always random whether you're gonna fucking be flipping through words for like 20 minutes or it's over in 10 seconds. Alright, Team John, you got this. I think we've used her Noble Phantasm like twice since we've had her. Is that... There's like a few Dragon Ball gotchas, isn't there? Well, I mean, there's like the card game. I thought that was the huge one. Like... I don't know, it's just like, if I'm gonna play a card game, I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I already know the rules to that one, I don't gotta learn shit. And I mean, what's the original gotcha? Fucking getting packs. And I said what's nice about games such as Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is... I don't gotta put those cards in no fucking protectors, I don't gotta worry about their rarity, or whether I'm... They're just there. They're the best NFTs ever. Fucking cards I don't gotta take care of or replace. I know what you mean. It's kind of like, what's that? Like the Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories type where it's like, it's a rock, paper, scissors, just pick the better card than the person, and that's kind of like an RPG move type thing. Dude, we got, see? Stars. And as I said, since I have last streamed Fate, I went to WWE SmackDown. Everybody's mad at John Cena. Is he a heel? What are we doing? I was excited because I said, I don't know what's going on, but John Cena's here, and when he comes out, oh my god, they're gonna play the meme music. They're gonna play the dun, 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 dun. And then it happened, and everybody like booed and said Cena sucks. I don't know what people don't understand about this. He waves his hands in his face and says, you can't see me. And everyone's like, ah, wonderful time. That's how it's supposed to be. Where's a fucking... They can make a WWE gotcha game. All the wrestlers over time, except for... There's a lot of problematic ones that can't be there. I just now recently, like, started to respect the hell out of wrestling because it dawned on me, oh my god, it's live action anime. And the tournament arc is always happening. Oh, I just be raking in the rewards. Oh, level up. That means it is break time. We're gonna get some embers. It's gonna not expend the H. We're not gonna expend the AP. We come back, we get it back up. Does WWE Mayhem exist, or do we need to make that? I don't know what's going on with the WWE no more, though, because, like, Saudi Arabia owns it. But, like, I don't know. Anywho. Let's see what else we got here on the watch list. Actually, let's watch some memes. Let's watch some funny ha-has. This is... Otaku Daikun, I guess, has collected all the Fate memes for us. We'll let him have another video.
Where on earth?
Welcome back to Otaku Daikun.
Think once in a while I'm gonna like just boot up random gacha games. I picked the wrong game the other day, apparently. That Idle Life story shit, that's not a gacha. They tricked me because it looked like a gacha. But no, I'll play the WWE one. That sounds amazing.
Dai here, and it's time for another batch of 69 Fate memes. This includes Type Moon in general, of course. As always, these are sourced from Twitter, Reddit, and my own Discord. I try to give credit, but if you find one of yours here, let me know in the comments so we can celebrate your creativity. Let's jump right on in. Ayako Kawasumi, the voice of Artoria, really seems to adore the character. This is just too perfect. She even visited the site of King Arthur's grave. Yet, she feels the need to apologize for voicing so many versions of the same character. Why is that a bad thing? But yeah, even if it were, that's not her fault. She's just doing her gerb. Blame.
What is this though? I like this one way less. Well, one, no one likes a midriff. Two, no one ever. But anyway, this is just way less expressive in the face than his glasses one.
Nasu. I know I sure do. Are there any other servants who had the chance to visit their own graves? I could have sworn this was only ceremonial. In-universe, that is. Either way, it's time to pay respect to the king. Might as well have an official
Fucking Archer visits his own grave every day.
site to honor and worship Best Girl. Apparently, Honkai Star Rail fans are upset over Saber's new look in the Fate collab. Wah. Meanwhile, all the Fate fans are happy to see yet another Saber face. It's really nothing to fret over. Even if I prefer the OG, this is awesome in its own right. I remember some idiot on Twitter said her skirt was too revealing, even though she's got full-on leggings underneath.
Do y'all think Otaku Daikun really has these fights on Twitter? I gotta check. I follow whole 2 accounts on my Twitter because I don't want to be on Twitter that much. I need to follow Otaku Daikun.
Don't get me wrong, we'll goon over her however we like. This just isn't it, fam. Me, a new player, doing a speedrun of Star Rail just to get to Saber. Damn straight. I don't know if we actually need to, but the event supposedly takes place in the 3rd chapter. Took me a while, but I'm there, driven by the power of FOMO. Saber and Archer now have cell phones. Way cooler cell phones than I've ever had. Hoyo and Type Moon could make a quick buck.
Of fucking course. Because, actually, if you think about it, Fate is just fucking Digimon, just your historical cool waifu figures instead of fucking digital monsters, ascensions, different classes, different fucking forms. You gotta go from the shitty Digivice, which is your hand, to the fucking future. Let's go. Oh wait, Saber and Archer are the ones with the cell phones. Dude. That's what I'm about to say right here. Fucking Archer wrote some shit on Twitter and Saber's reacting to it. That's what's happening here.
Selling these bad boys. That begs the question, what does Saber need a phone for? I will replenish the ingredients. Here's your order, Mr. Shiro. Her buddy Emiya is regretting this whole arrangement. Question is, could a Saber face deliver someone else's food without eating it herself? Survey says, likely not. She's got every app from every restaurant on her homepage. Knowing her, she probably doesn't even need delivery. With enough mana, she could just run to each location directly.
If Archer got in a fight with Shiro on social media, would he get banned for self-harm?
Like how she's able to book it to Ryudo Temple in no time flat. Aside from food, though, there's one other benefit to having a phone. While we goon over her, she's got her own preference. Haha, she can no longer trust others swiping through her image gallery. Just
Do you think Shiro's hotter over fucking Archer? I don't know. I don't know what to deal. Fuck you, Saber.
wait till the event actually starts. Archer, doesn't he look like Gilgamesh? Saber, not every blonde guy with red tattoos is Gilgamesh. You know what they say, if the shoe fits. How in the
No, sometimes they're fucking Beowulf.
actual hell can Ritsuka still be a minor? Cheers! They're stuck with the Ash Ketchum disease. You look like you're in your teens, but somehow you seem a lot older. It's like Ritsuka pulled Caliburn, not Artoria. Stop using grok. I can also feed you misinformation, but I'm actually beautiful. Amen. Grok is such a piece of shit. Senpai, you can't trust BB. She always has an ulterior motive.
It seems to work every time I've ever seen anybody use it on a stream or whatever, but they're just asking basic questions like, did this actually happen, yes or no? And it'll be a history question or something. I don't know. Does Grok have a bad rep? I've only ever heard Elon Musk dissing on fucking Grok.
Yo, BB, is this true? Of course not, Senpai. For fuck's sake. When you've had enough of her hijinks. Wait, stop! I promise I won't prank Senpai anymore. She goes to fight famous warriors to the death, yet this scares her? Makes sense to me. Hakuno shows up in the Draco event, yet somehow BB is nowhere to be found. Let me in! I almost feel bad. I think she abused her appearance quota showing up for the Paper Moon Singularity. I'm gonna act super cute. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, for real, have we had enough Sakura fucking faces around for a minute? Because Kama and all them are Sakura. Could we have some more Artorias up in here? It's been a minute. I want some Saber Wars. I missed all those events. Let's go. I have Mysterious Hero X. I need a fucking excuse to use her.
Great job, man. I'm gonna act super cute. Ta-da! All of your sins and bad reputation have been cleared by the adorable Who's next? Adolf? Apparently, sin can be wiped away, or in this case, snuffed out, by even more sin. Me too, buddy. Me too. Sherlock, on the other hand, has a different preference. It seems he's found a raging clue in Romulus's
Now, maybe not today, maybe not in a year. If any gotcha's gonna give us Adolf Hitler, it'll be the Persona one. Because, I mean, De Fuhrer was a fucking boss in Persona 2, but Atlas won't acknowledge those games, so don't worry.
jockstrap. Salter and Jalter are at it again. It's because I'm a Pisces. You're a piece of shit. God, give me patience. I think you mean God give me strength. If God gave me strength, you'd be fucking dead. I prefer when they're getting down, but this is entertaining too. So, someone online started this funny trend with covering tits in books. I don't see why Salter's angry here. It's not like she failed the challenge, if that's what this even is. Those two aren't the only rivals, though. Keep arguing with me like this, and this is how we're going to end up. Reen is so
That's incest. Oh wait, it's a Natsu work. Never mind.
gay. Keep arguing with me, Shiro, and we're going to end up like this. Correction, Reen's so bi. Saber, it's Pride Month. You know what that means. Indeed, Reen. Huh, yet another correction. Reen's so based. Got reminded again of my old coworker who was a massive misogynist, but also trans-inclusive. Told me he believed trans women were indeed women, because only women would be stupid enough to want to be women. Men, women, they're all just filthy mongrels. I just want to protect that smile. The smile. Enkidu sure has some weird tastes. In the museum, an ancient tablet complaining about the wrong delivery of copper. Sidori's about to slam someone over the head with it. I love my beautiful wife. This is what you'd get if Shiro were a GTA protagonist. It's time to see if the King of Heroes
What awful person made this day?
is immune to being roadkill. He doesn't look afraid, but I'm still hoping to hear a nice thud. Lancer Artoria, after watching Unlimited Blade Works. Archer, this way suits you better. She's right, you know. Bangs are based. When Draco makes a reference to the arcade, even though nobody in the West got to play it. Absolute cinema. More like absolute bullshit. Locusta's trade offer. I receive Nero's salvation, and you receive mushrooms.
Arcade kinda looks stupid. Sorry, not sorry, like, just play Fate Grand Order.
I suspect she's gonna give us mushrooms anyway. Earth, no summoning from weird classes. Master, okay. Also Master, summons Beast. It's like telling someone not to press the big red button. It's going to happen. Scientists say they've resurrected the dire wolf. Musashi fans hear this and are all, if there's a will, there's a way. We almost pulled it off, too. Too bad she's only a boss battle. Can anyone confirm or deny if she at least got an animation update from it? Medusa's eye becomes a mystic code that lets Ritsuka summon monsters with Ranimund. Well, you've gone from one type of master to another. Imagine if instead of a Holy Grail war, it was a Holy Grail pilgrimage, where masters travel the land earning badges and defeating gym leaders. What if the servants could only speak using their class names? Saber, Saber, Acha, Acha! Mordred's all, I'm not a nepotism hire if my dad doesn't like me. This is true, though I wonder if Morgan pulled some strings to get her into the Knights. Apparently Mordred's getting, or already got, a rank up. The future is now, old man. In terms of meta, who's better, the king or the rebel?
I like Ryder Mordred so much better than fucking... Because she just seems the same as Artoria, really. Like, her skills might have different names, but it's all, here's your MP, here's your C-stars, oh, you lower defense, good for you. You can, okay, the whole NP looping, you can definitely do that with Ryder Mordred. I don't get to use her enough, though. Sad.
Then again, I couldn't care less about meta if it let me dress a character up like Mordred. This new Monster Hunter seems really appealing, though I keep hearing you have to beat the campaign mode before you can actually make armor purely cosmetic. Like, dude, I want to wear this while I complete the story. My country's state exams are only 3 weeks away, so I printed this out to motivate myself to lock in and study. can you stop fucking around? Keep slacking after this, and we may need to call on Skahak to whip you into shape. Who are you? In unison, I am Arthur, King of the Britons. Much confusion was had that day. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of Ekusu Kariba! Something tells me the movie would have ended very differently. Did you know Monty Python had a click and point adventure?
Speaking of drip, they need more, by the way. There should be 1 billion drips released in this game by now, and there is not. What is their excuse? I want all the outfits for all the Fate Stay Night servants. Elizabeth Bathory deserves... They could have made, like, instead of making a new fucking servant every year, they could have just made her, like, an elaborate costume that you unlock, but make it really fucking cool. Like, it could have been a Halloween costume for whatever the trend was that year. Like, whatever the most popular Halloween costume was. Like, and then it'd just be so unique, and instead of a limited servant, it's a limited costume. Like, you're never gonna get that costume unless you logged in that fucking season. That would be cool. Alright, that should be enough.
You actually could obtain the Grail? It felt kinda lonely, to be honest. Saber word of the day, crisps. I like how in America, they're called Lays. Perhaps if we ate Walkers instead, we'd be in better shape. Speaking of eating, the lion eats the dog when it barks. I sure...
Don't they have it? Well, they got like a 90s outfit for Salter, which she shouldn't have because she doesn't exist in Fate Zero, but I thought, well, there's a Mystic Code. That's probably what I'm thinking of. That's a suit.
hope she's referring to Ku. I couldn't justify eating an actual dog. I love dogs! The lion doesn't concern herself with employment, and yet she's totally distressed. Maybe she needs to go back to being a waitress. There's also that one Dojin series where she and Reen become prostitutes to pay their expenses. Animorphs.
Someone's got to tell me where all these Doshinis or whatever the fuck they're called are. That sounds... Bryn would never do that. That's fucking OOC. Whoever wrote that, they're a bad.
To understand your enemy, you must stand in their paws. Foo foo! Dude looks like Lycon in his second stage. Now I've got to ask, does primate murder look like this because Merlin tamed him? Olgazal, finally, I'm a legitimate president of Earth. My statue is the greatest in Rushmore. Sanzong has a problem with mountains, though.
Hey, is that a servant? Is Olga coming back? They could have done more with Olga. I already said that, although.
She's got a knack for destroying them. Well, damn, I didn't see that coming. Meanwhile, Kirei Kotomine gets elected as the new pope. I fear this will only make the abortion debate more fierce.
Honestly? Would he be that bad at it? Consider this. It's like, he can't kill people no more. He can't be burning heretics and shit anymore. He's the damn pope, right? So he's got to just go, like, wave to the people and do things all fucking day. Weigh in on things that don't matter, because most first world countries have separation of church and state. I don't know why we act like the pope's so important if you're not Catholic. But fucking... even if he's miserable, even if he doesn't like it, he does his job to the top degree. He's not going to do a bad job at Pope, because he just won't. And then he won't do the awful things in the Grail War. This is the best solution.
He'll condemn what the church does to...
Yeah, Kiri's pro-life, but like I said, what the hell is he? He ain't fucking influencing my elections. He'll still host the Grail War. He'll host the Grail War over his Pope duties, though, still, I bet. He won't compete in it, I don't think, if he's Pope, but he'll still be like, gotta do my job, though.
The little boys, and instead suggest they be tortured in the Vatican's basement so Gilga can have his own Euro trip. Senpai, wake up. Oh shit! We're in the rare timeline where Ort became a servant. Talk about a waking nightmare. I believe in Type Moon male wife supremacy.
So I wasn't wrong, was I? Because my roommate watched Zero with me, and he said, so is this fate? Because there's a lot of philosophy, you know, because you've got the meeting of kings and every servant that comes across each other, they'll have like this philosophical conversation, right? But then we went from there to Heaven's Feel, because I thought, why not? You know, since all the Sakura stuff's spoiled anyways, because of Zero, just go right to Heaven's Feel. And he was saying there's not much philosophy talk going on, it seems. You know, you got a lot going on with soccer or whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, there was. Didn't you miss the whole abortion commentary? Kirei doesn't even sound excited for Anger Minyu to get born, honestly. He's just the principle of the matter. He hasn't done nothing. It's a life, don't you know?
But not in spelling, apparently. Huh, so far, Kokuto's the only Type Moon protag to reproduce, right? Ironic, given his view on things. You love her regardless of gender? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Shiki's still hot, regardless of how she identifies. Or would this be a complete deal breaker? For me, yes, but what about you guys? Man, I gotta stop flirting. I got 6 pussies to eat tomorrow. Talk about a high-calorie diet. Is there such a thing as too many bitches? Archer thinks so. Hey kid, that's hell you're walking into. If that's hell, it can't be that bad, right? On a completely different note, I was playing Trails Through Daybreak 2, and a boss used the move Hell Sandwich on me. Fucking hilarious. Tsukihime is an honorary member of the Wincest Club. Even though Shiki and Akiha aren't actually related, Tono insists the sentiment is still there. Bruh, I love unfinished stories. Not knowing where the plot's gonna go is the ultimate edging session. How do the Suki gals feel about murder? 5 of 6 waifu approve. Even the one who was murdered approves. Hisui just wants to make sure you feel like it first, then it's okay. To be fair, it's always important to see who is
I'm in a Fate Discord server. They don't be making memes like this. This is some Twitter shenanigans.
being murdered. Brynhildr Sigurtine! A Valkyrian wedding is dangerous, and I don't trust that cake stand for a second. I need the actual context behind this. Never trust Oberon. I'll bring home your daughter by 8 p.m., sir. But I never said which day. How old is this guy, anyway? Britain is in ruins.
Oberon just flies on in. He's like, hello, fellow kids. What's up? Does anybody want to get some wine coolers?
Cernuno swears innocence. It was the moth, I tell you. It was the moth. He keeps cursing. Get the black barrel. Meanwhile, Oberon was the villain all along, fueling the fire. The Simpsons sure has a reference for pretty much everything. Mom, can I have Uma Musume? No, we have Uma Musume at home. The Uma Musume at home? It's a feckin' donkey! Neil Armstrong is famous enough to be a servant in the Mooncell Grail War. Too bad he only shows up once and dies before we can learn anything about him. What do you suppose his noble phantasm was? Slow motion?
Am I getting Neil Armstrong mixed up with Buzz Aldrin? But isn't, like, Neil Armstrong still alive? That kind of seems rude to make a fate servant of someone who's still alive. I don't know about that one.
Running? That might explain why you lost. Thank you for playing Fate Grand Order. The following is a message from the admin team. Activities like real money trading are forbidden under our terms of use. Nobody takes money from my players but me, and
Who's been fucking money trading? Who's been doing fucking cryptocurrency scams out here for war servants? Said it'd be funny if there was like an Indian scam, like one of those scam center calls where they take your passports and force you to work there or wherever it is, the Middle East or India is where they usually are, and it winds up like some rich person bought this whole fucking operation just to get like fucking Google Play gift cards for their fucking gotcha addiction. That'd just be amazing. Be like, true, I could use all this money and just spend it all on servants right now, or I could grow it.
maybe the boy. What if you're like Elon Musk and pay someone to farm the game for you? Weak Aura. It's too boring. It's too long to read. I don't want to read. It's too confusing and I don't have the time. Versus Strong Aura.
You guys, do I have a weak aura? No, I'm reading it now, I swear.
Fuck it. We're reading the damn VN. You know, I love the novel, but I'm starting to think the community is getting a bit elitist over the whole issue. Here's an example.
They are. I watched a fucking Let's Play of the routes. What's the difference between Unlimited Blade Works fucking chapter in the visual novel and the goddamn Ufotable anime? nothing really. Everything's the fucking damn same. So how are you gonna be an elitist? Are you just mad that you read the whole thing? The visual novel looks fun. The music's really good. There's nothing wrong with reading it. There's nothing wrong with watching the anime either. I get the gist of fate. You summon the servants and you do the thing, and the Grail will never fucking grant your wish. Don't worry about it. That's the plot, right?
Once you've read Stay Night, you'll never stop wanting to beat Urobuchi to death with your bare hands. Anyone who has this opinion can screw off. Fate Zero is a masterpiece that makes Stay Night even more meaningful. Ishtar is the goddess of beauty, lust, and fertility, yet she has small breasts, hips, and ass. But she's not overweight. Women of age 30 are now in demand. I sure hope so. 30's not that old, though I bet you Twitter aunties would see Aoko and assume she's like 14 or something. So there you have it. Including the intro, that was another 69 Type Moon memes. Unfortunately, they're becoming a rarity. If you want more of these videos, consider posting your favorite memes to my Discord server under the shitposting.
I should just send him all my beautiful fucking artwork that I've been making for my computer wallpapers. Why does Saber have beef with JJ fucking Simmons? JK Simmons? Don't worry about it. That's for you to figure the hell out. Learn some creativity, gosh diggity darn it. Okay, that was our boy Otaku Daikun once more. Time to get back to the Singularity. We laughed at the memes. They were kind of weird memes, not gonna lie. What are we uh-ohing? J.K. Simmons? Anyway. I don't want battle music. You mean that? Anyway. Okay, the fucking OBS was just confusing me, because I'm like, why can't I click on my game? Because I wasn't clicking on the game. Fuck these noble phantasms, just give me an aneurysm. Time to go. Why couldn't they just say Murica? Why'd they have to say E pluribus umanim? They know I can't pronounce that. Okay, Riverton, let's go. Lances. Time to make a Saber team, I suppose. Actually, let's use her because she's gonna be coming up in the story, I think. Yeah, that's propaganda. That's friends. Well, I mean, it's already laying here. Might as well use it. It's a stalemate. For them, it may have been their first servant battle ever. I don't think they'll reach the tent, but Detecting enemy servants, 2 of them. Put on a shirt, Lancer. What is this? Your Majesty, we found them. Apparently they're servants. I can see why our troops aren't pushing onward. This is probably as far as the unsung warriors can go. Now it's our turn to step up. Oh, this guy! Your eyes are, yes, if I were to compare, akin to a hawk's. I have him on my other game. I've never used him in my fucking life. You are too kind. Compared to your wisdom, Theon I am nothing. Enough with the modesty. You have an eye for beauty. The fact that you chose Father speaking French words. Can't handle that. No, I wouldn't say that. Sorry, I was only joking. That was a bit mean of me. Now let's fight. Gonna take you on a WrestleMania. Royal Rumble, let's go. I am the best spearman in the Knights of Fiala. Daramund. The radiant-faced Daramund. Standing right behind. They just introduced themselves, MASH. Why do you gotta announce it and be all weird? In other words, you two are pathogens. Pathogens? No, we're just warriors. Nothing more, nothing less. Whoa! With your death I shall eradicate this disease. So you don't listen to what people say, huh? Oh, he's gonna fight a woman. Everyone watch out. Beyond my cool. Yeah, he's Irish. What? I don't know why every time I'm like, that word looks funky and weird, it must be the French people's faults. Everyone just ignore me. I'm an ignorant American who fucking had basic schooling, so I don't know shit. I just know what anime characters look cool, just like everybody else. She actually is really good. She's a good welfare servant. Like, she's got the hit. Who needs Miyamoto Musashi? You got her. Medusa's just here. Medusa looks like she's ready to, like, fucking join a rap battle or something. I don't know. I love her drip. Said, you gotta keep her at Ascension 1. You don't need the rest of that. Gotta go for the quick. Think if I buy a video game, do you ever like feel like you need to buy a video game, but then think to yourself, I already own like, there's like fucking 8 games I liked and that I haven't beaten. And then there's a whole bunch of games that I own that I haven't even played yet. I have too many games. When will it end? But I do want all the I want all the visual novel shit. I want the Tsukihime remake and the Fate Stay Night remake. It's a remake, right? Or is it like just a re-release? Like, basically, aka, hey English speakers, you can buy it now. Is that what it is? I don't know, just be cool to have in my Steam library. Who doesn't want that? All your friends on your list knowing that you play the Type Moon games. So, like, updated music and visuals? Why do you have Evade on? I have mystic eyeballs that turn people into fucking stone. Are you kidding me? When did that happen? You're petrified. You can't evade shit if you can't move. That makes no sense, Natsu. Why won't you die, Daramond, in your shirtless pecs? Why are you still here? Poker, he didn't even like her. She's gone now. Bye, Medusa. What is Nero Bride's story? Who's she dressed up to marry? Or is everybody her husbando? Check this shit out. We're gonna make him suffer for what he did. And suffer he will. She kicked him in the dick with the stilettos. I saw that. But what's that gotta do with Nero and the FSN having a fucking bride dresses? And like, this is why I'm confused, because like Nero's a 5-star servant, right? 5-star servant. But then Nero Bride's also a 5-star servant, and she's also a fucking saber. What's the difference between the two? Aren't both of their noble phantasm arts? Oh yeah, didn't she marry into her throne? Well, no, she was like... I watched the video, and her story and the IRL one are very similar, but yeah. Oh yeah, the mother got her into the relationship to get her as close to the throne as possible. I remember. Fucking only fake character getting, like, I don't know, into an actual political marriage. Well, I guess King Arthur was married, but was she really? What are we doing? Okay. Take her again. Let's just start with Jolter. Nero's a 4-star? Then why the hell do I never pull her? You were caught off guard, Daramund. Leave it to me, I'll heal your wounds. My luscious lips. My lord, I am grateful. Please accept my apologies. Forgive me, I was overwhelmed. That's my lady killer, Daramund. See, you're not comfortable taking on women. No, I wouldn't say... I jest. That was a pretty good one, too. But no need to worry. They're both good-looking, powerful women. Ah, thanks for the compliments, Fionn. I don't blame you for holding back. Now then, I shall head out myself. In the name of the glorious Knights of Vienna, I shall claim their heads. Lancer, Fionn McCumhell, here I come. Time to take on this man now. Let's go. Having a pretty good night, though, all things considered. Nero being a saber is just Nero using her imperial privilege to cheat the system. Yeah, in Fate Extra, they made it look like they could just tack fucking anything. Like, why couldn't Nero just get to the moon cell and touch it? And then imperial privilege, it's my moon cell now. NPCs are allowed to make a wish, lol. Would that have worked? So, ideally, wouldn't I want to put Jolter with Elizabeth Bathory? Because she's a dragon servant, isn't she? By drag, I mean fucking take your self-esteem out to fucking murder it. That's what she does for a living. Elizabeth Bathory just seems like she'd be a fucking Karen if she wasn't doing either the pop idol or, you know, savagely murdering people thing. Not good cards. Boo! Well, that was pretty good. Okay, that boy has evade. We ignore him. We're too cool to touch evade. Oh no, he's got that targeting thing on. What do? I guess we build up our NP. Fucking force me to target things. How dare you? I mean, hell, I can go for another round of that. I spent like a whole day typing in things to ChatGPT, asking for the perfect strategy for each teams. It thought it would be hilarious, by the way, this was Chat GBT's idea that I should continue to be bad at this game, but then like actually learn how to get really good into background, and then one day just fucking be out here and just slaughtering fools. No, we ain't pulling that fucking prank. That's not. I can't. I read all this shit, and then I'm like, okay, when I come back to the stream, oh, it'll be so good. I'll have the bestest teams. It'll all be great. And then I forgot everything I learned. Dude, Gilgamesh wouldn't hang out. Gilgamesh wouldn't want Illy around, dude. She'd cramp his style so hard. Now, do you think Gil has the most Riz out of all the male servants hanging out in Caldelia? Because it definitely ain't Archer. It's probably fucking Moriarty, to be quite honest. That's probably who's hitting on the most chicks. Thank God I haven't fucking pulled Moriarty. He already would have fucking banged Medusa. He already would have got turned to stone by her. Oh, gold Lancer pieces. Hooray. Just sweeping out these awards. Alright. I say that a lot, I know. What are we all writing? I don't know. Master, we couldn't finish them off. Wait, what's this? The wounded back at the camp. Wait, what? Nightingale, where are you going? Oh my, I think she noticed. Oh, unknown shielder servant, this Holy Grail war is by all means a war. As far as we're concerned, we only needed to keep you here. Oh, are we fighting an actual Grail war? Okay, so why the fuck are there two Lancers? Is this Apocrypha? Oh no, the other soldiers. They're nameless warriors, just unique monsters who will continue to fight. Of course, they're no match for servants, but I wonder, how about the American troops? So yeah, it's Americans versus Irish. Your Majesty, please retreat. What? Right flank, left flank, surround the enemy. We're gonna charge down the middle. They're beasts who only possess what's right before them, but we have wisdom. Is that the much rumored resistance? If there are more servants, there's nothing we can do. Oh, where'd all that fucking talk go from earlier, Fion? Fine, we'll retreat for now, Daramond. Give the order to the other warriors as well. Very well, but will they be able to comprehend our orders? If they don't, it can't be helped. I guess they're just stupid. Brain broken, if you will. We'll abandon them. Come on, don't feel bad. We lose thousands here, it won't be a problem for us. Indeed, my liege. Alright, let us retreat. That's not a very Daramond attitude. Even, he didn't like seeing... He didn't want that awfulness to happen to Lord El Malloy. Well, I think until he had to kill himself, then I didn't think he cared very much, but... I don't think this would be his style. Oh, before we do, I forgot something important. Oh, beautiful demi-servant. Do you mean me? Yes, I mean you. Until Demi Lovato becomes fucking available on Banner, are you determined to oppose us? Yes, along with my master, we will defeat you. And your Demi Lovato. I heard all she needs is a heart attack. In return, if you're defeated, I shall have your heart. That's right, you shall become my wife. Excuse me? I can't wait. I really can't wait. A truly blissful promise now. Then, farewell. Fare thee well. That wasn't a very confident goodbye, Mash. I wouldn't be marrying that guy. There he goes again, just like that. 50th fucking marriage proposal this week. Pardon us, it's a bad habit of my king's. You might think it's a prank, but he actually never lies. You're defeated, please consider surrender and submission. Damn. Now then, farewell. Fare thee well. This isn't my fucking porn holy grail war. This is Fate Grand Order. What's that about? Yeah, what is that last part about? That's some fucking Throne of Heroes sexual harassment mash. Just because you're one of them designer baby fucking demi servants. These fucking Throne of Heroes servants think they can walk all over you. You don't take that shit. He asked for your hand in marriage. Is that right? Well, that was a bit of a surprise. Yeah, he should be, for the amount of fucking honor and shit we see with Daramond. I don't think he'd hang out with a guy like this. I don't think this would be who he's sworn to. Yeah, you're right, it is a bit off. I have no comments on this man himself, but his words did have impact. Or should I say, I felt like my heart skipped a beat. Sorry, let me take a deep breath. Oh, Mash, he's a loser, dude. You're gonna somehow be in debt next month if you marry him. I don't know how or why, but it'll happen. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, are you okay? Looks like the enemy servants are gone for now. But now a different servant has appeared. It's heading your way! Let's join Nightingale right away. Oh. You see, sometimes you go right into battle, sometimes there's a little cutscene. You never know, Fate Grand Order. That's the real surprise of the game. Well, does Charlemagne even have the same rep as King Arthur and Gilgamesh? Because isn't it like Charlemagne's supposed to be a big deal? Oh. Elizabeth Bathory, now's your time. Well, I mean, Crazy Yuri over here does some fucking mad shit. Let's go with that. So what I'm thinking... we need Jolter and Elizabeth Bathory on the same team. Is she already here somewhere? Probably not. Okay, we'll just edit Shadow the Hedgehog and fix it. I mean, no reason this can't be the Shadow the Hedgehog team. What does this do again? Nah, she don't need that. That's not her style. You know what? Fuck it. Final narrator, why not? No one can tell me what to do. Jolter. Alright. Shadow the Hedgehog, go! Anybody got any fucking deep feelings on male King Arthur? Oh, there he is! Green, I'm out of ammo. Here, cover me. Gotcha. Both dart. You know what? I do like Robin Hood though. Well, I don't know about Fate Extra dub Robin Hood. I don't see him with a Vic Mignogna voice. By the way, who do you call me Green? Who's this Green? I mean, you and I are both archers, right? So we either call each other by our true names or use code names. But neither of us want to use our true names, right? You know, as outlaws. Yeah, don't you fucking snitch on me to the fucking police, goddamn American, fucking the sheriff of Nottingham. Don't you be a snitch, Billy. I'm no outlaw, that's just how it turned out. Basically, I'm just a lazy ass. Oh yeah, I think he actually is fucking lazy. I think there's a bit of... I want to learn some more Robin Hood lore. Gonna have to add that to the list next time. Green is fine, just call me Green. And why are you Thunder? Oh, that sounds cool, no? Thunder. Plus, it's the name of my gun. I have a pretty good idea what your true name is. Is that okay? Come on, I can say the same for you, faceless ruler of the forest, specialist in guerrilla warfare. It's not good to go without a face. Now that we're done with idle chatter, did you hear that Archer wrote that thing on Discord? Which Archer? You? You know the one. You know what he said. They got cell phones now, him and Saber. Oh, no way. Oh, an Irishman's here. How's that escape hatch we made? It's good, we can use it. It'd just be a shame to, that's all. After we gathered up all these weapons and ammo, maybe we overdid it. Well, after all of that sabotage, I'd say just a bit. Doesn't seem like they have any servants over there, but we're done for if they engage in close combat. Well, it's all in Fate's hands now, title drop. Want me to pray for the Master to come to our aid. Are you mad? Were your prayers ever answered in life? Obviously not, he's fucking Robin Hood, the taker of all elves. Such a taker of elves, they made him a furry in his Disney movie. You have to be a good boy. Oh, microaggression! Unfortunately, it hasn't worked since I had become an adult. I guess we're both just bad boys. Speak for yourself. I always said my prayers just like my mom taught me. Yeah, I'm sure if you pray from the bottom of your heart, we'll be saved. I guess praying in your spare time doesn't work well. This man's just mad that they're having this whole fucking conversation in front of him. How rude. Was expecting that too. Praying while blasting away with your gun won't do a thing. I mean, God can't hear your prayers over the gunshots. Whoa, someone fell for it. I'll go light him up. Yeah, knock yourself out. Still, I'm tired. I wonder how long the resistance is gonna hold out. Sooner or later, they'll reach their limit. I just hope Geronimo finds a star by then. You done monologuing yet? Whoa, that was close. The regulators are closed for today. Please visit us another day. See ya. YOLO, as they say. The Grail taught me that one. Nightingale? Please give me a moment. I'm in the middle of telling Dr. Rush how to care for the patients. You see, first you need to amputate at least 3 limbs, and then you need to debate whether you go for the last. I mean, it'd just be weird to have only 1 limb, am I right? Honestly, though, this is long before I was born. There is too little risk management concerning sanitation. Right. Yeah, you know what else Charlemagne had going for him? He was real. Listen to me, the wounds must be kept clean and don't lay beds edge to edge. Normally, I would never let patients lie down on the filthy ground. Giving them vomit-inducing medication or bloodletting expelling toxic... Okay, basically she cares about sanitation. If you perform outdated treatments like that again, I will punch you until you need treatment yourself. You've been warned. But those are the latest techniques. Which is the latest, this gun or that treatment? Don't make me shoot you and then heal you, old man. Understood, I understand. Please no more guns, latest or not. Also, treat all the patients equally, regardless of age, gender, race, or social status. Fucking... You just cured social... Fucking America, actually, when they're done to Singularities, is better than it ever was, because fucking Nightingale just fixed racism. You don't follow those rules, this bullet will go through your forehead even if I'm 5,000 kilometers away. And you don't even know what that means because you're fucking American. You got all that, Benjamin Rush? Please take good care of the patients. Said that is Dr. Gregory House's servant. That is who he's getting in the fucking gotcha. Fuck everything else I was doing, I got a fanfic to write. I will, you can be assured of that. She's gone. Thank God. I'm fucking out of here. I don't want to do this job no more. Still, she's an outstanding nurse for being so radical. Regardless of race or brave words in this day and age, how do you know that? Are you a future time-traveling man, Dr. Rush? Seems she came from Europe. She must be famous over there. I have issues with that gun, though. Same. Did you just fire that? It's not loaded. It's your imagination. Let's go. No snitching. No, it isn't my imagination. You just fired that without hesitation. I just used the back of its blade. Oh my gosh. Fucking... MASH, you need to stay out of people's business. People have guns. They have a right to carry, especially in whatever fucking time period this is, like, moralizing everywhere. Just because some man asked for your hand in marriage and you blushed about it, you think you can have the right to tell us what to do? I'm sorry that me and Mash have just had issue lately. She's just been very, I don't know. Excuse me, please refrain from idle chatter during treatment. Come, let's go. Alright, my apologies. Senpai? Is it normal to feel a little bit worried? Fu. No one asked you, Fu. Wait, Florence, where do you think you're going? Do you know that leaving your post in the military is an offense that can get you shot? Didn't you get fucking executed? Helena Belitsky? Get back to your post now or else harsh punishment will be waiting for you. You go back to your post, Samantha. My job has not changed at all. I feel like I almost found a way to treat the soldiers' ailments at their core, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, really? That is reasonable, thank you, but I can't let a berserker like you wander off like that. What happens if you end up disrupting our troops? That is true. A berserker shouldn't be in charge of healthcare. I agree. I don't know if this is a controversial take. But, like, her fucking eyes are pure red. Anybody seeing this? The king would never approve of this. The king, someone like that has absolutely no right to stop me. This is America. We don't have kings here. Unless you have a better way to treat your soldiers. I'm all ears. Sheesh! You really can't talk to a berserker. They're like boomers. I wonder what I should do. We've never seen eye to eye, so maybe there's a good chance to get rid of you. Well, that's not very kind to you, but I feel the same way. That saves me some trouble. Yikes! We've got sparks flying over here. Regular cat fight. Am I right? Why is it when two strong-minded women clash, it always turns into a bloodbath like this? That's an anime game, Dr. Roman. Doctor, calm down. Put it away. Yo, so Nightingale wouldn't have liked the fucking Twitch streamers, would she? I think it's happening because they're both correct. And stubborn in their own way. Anyway, we can't let them kill each other. Senpai, may I intervene? Pardon me for interrupting. Are you a servant too? Two? You mean, oh, so many servants. Great. When I heard the Celts were driven away, I assumed Florence had lost her mind again. But it seems I was wrong, so this is good news for the king. King. Oh, you don't know America's current situation? The country's been split into two, and now the two sides are at war with each other. Oh no, that happened in history, Helena. The other side is a good-for-nothing savages who just want to destroy. Yeah, that was like Tennessee. Nothing changed. And there's our side, the United Western States, led by our king. The civil war between the East and the West, not the North. Okay, so this one is different. This is rap ring related. I see. So it's not even the what if the South won the Civil War, but another clash. Pardon me, miss. What's your name? Oh, you recognize Florence at a glance, but you don't know me. I'm sorry, Miss Nightingale was... Anyway, it was too easy to guess. That's okay, I'm only giving you a hard time. Please forgive my childishness. I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier. I am... Helen, not pronouncing all that. Well, like, yeah, it's fucking something Russian, ain't it? Well, I suppose I'm known more as Madam... Blue Sky. I didn't appreciate having to change my maiden name. Helena Blue Sky, the poster girl for the 19th century occultism? A talented woman independent from Elon Musk's horrible social media platform who codified occultism with their only distinctive powers? It's you! And seeing as how you're a servant here, are you acting as an agent for the Mages Association? No, in this world all major nations other than America are completely destroyed. Irrelevant. So who do you work for? Oh, so you're the master. What a pity, we've already decided who to serve. That's the king. If he conquers the globe, I have no problem with it. I believe we'd become lemurs, breaking away from other dimensions and just lemering around in the tree branches, having a great time, not doing Throne of Hero stuff no more. We could be lemurs. Kinda like the Throne of Heroes, but the lemur Throne of Heroes, you see. Imagine, if you will, Gilgamesh, but he's a lemur with a tail. Isn't it cute? Bye! And then we never heard from her again. Don't you think that it's a happy ending in its own way? I can't accept that as a treatment. Amputating the bad part and then walking away is outrageous. Well, I figured you'd say that. What do you think? No, whatever you're selling, get out of here, Helena. You're not fucking Elizabeth Bathory. You're the other one. I must admit being a little irritated. Ma'am, what is this, ma'am? Ahem. Well then, where are you people taking Florence? In order to prevent the destruction of this world, we intend to remove the cause. You. In your awful fan fiction. I see, I suppose that makes us enemies. No, it doesn't have to be like that. Would you please just let us go? What if we didn't fight, and then we just fought later? We're just leaving here with Nightingale as our ally. Then you are able to understand Florence's will. That makes me somewhat relieved, but I still can't let you go. Not even MASH could convince her. So the punchline to this venture is that there aren't any servants joining our side. I mean, we got fucking House MD's servant. We can't go wrong. This will be accomplished in exactly fucking 39-minute episode. I'm done talking. Let's go, Demon Cringe. I don't want to waste another minute or even second. I'm gonna cure this war. Right, anyway, she's on our side. We just barely... whatever. Demon Cringe, escape from the city! Aw, you leave me no choice. Now I have to call out my elites. We'll start with them. Mechanized infantry, come forward. Okay, so this is the robot side. The production model, Babbage's from earlier. Oh, have you encountered Mr. Babbage? Have you been to 19th century England? Didn't it smell like piss and have a lot of fog? It was lame. Oh, I see. He was defeated, wasn't he? Poor man. These won't lose. After all, the king personally worked on them. Worked on them? However, the power of science was used to mass-produce these. Even if the result's the same, the approach differs. Oh, I know who made these. I know who the king is. And it wasn't Asmongold. He's not alive yet. But I know what user did this. One of my favorite servants in all Fate Grand Order. Of course, electricity is better than steam, you fool. Yeah, we know who that is. That's probably an actual fucking historical quote. They're electric? Boogie woogie? I'm so fired up. Ooh, finally, time to battle. God, Crazy Yuri is so good, though. I don't even know why. I don't even remember why, just... so. Boom. Nothing to worry about here. And I can go Noble Phantasm anytime I want. Right now. What is that fast forward? Well, I guess that's not entirely true. This'll do something. Come on, Dragon Witch, we got this. Oh, 2 dragons? Alright, check it. Look into your doom. Whoa, Elizabeth, calm down. And just for rule of cool. Unless the fucking 70% Buster one-shots, yeah. We did it, woo! And level up, that means it's time for another video break. And I got a good one. Well, I hope I'm allowed to do this one, okay? Because, so, I got something for Billy the Kid, who we just met. I knew that'd be one of the people, so I got a video on him. It's a drunk history I've never seen. Ah. I've got a video on who the real person is. This is what I've heard. I've heard Billy the Kid's just an awful person who just, like, fucking shot a lot of people on a train. You know, he'd be considered a terrorist, right? But, like, everybody thinks he's so cool. Like, he is the cowboy. So, need to learn some history. But the best history is drunk history. And I mean, they uploaded it to YouTube, and it's only 6 minutes. And I do commentary. I don't just let things play in a chair. So it should be good.
Hello.
Not
Today-
you. Alrighty. Well, look at Preston Flagg's face as this music plays. I'm gonna grab a Mountain Dew very quick. Baja Blast, of course.
But I'm still battling, moving fast while you just pedaling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger.
I need the caffeine because I am really excited to play the Persona 5 gacha after this. Ooh, I think it's gonna be a good one. I'm hopeful for it. In the day when you were an ASJW, you did it with a gun. He said, that's not cool. Facebook back then, all there is just your rep and don't get one of those rogue gallery things. But how good are the sketch artists from back then, really? Like, how do we actually know what these people look like? Did they ever get identified by their fucking wanted posters? How hard is it to just take them wanted posters down when no one's paying attention? Is there someone whose job is to make sure the rogues gallery is correct? I just wouldn't be talking so much shit in the bar. You never know who's there. That's the lesson here. Maybe Billy the Kid's justified and everything. Literally the scene, like, that is so many characters and so many things. That's the first scene from the fucking Penguin. Just that fucking stuffed animal. Horses have never had a good history. Horse history. Everything's been... Okay, so I guess I was wrong. Sounds like Billy the Kid's justified. I didn't hear no charges. I didn't hear no Miranda rights. He's just fighting for what's right, Billy the Kid. No wonder why he had no problem with being surrounded in whatever TV show now. People have been hyping it up.
Help.
Not drunk history. Drunk history's been over for years, but is always great. But fucking, there's a Billy the Kid show. I hope the fucking Throne of Heroes played this song for him when his spirit, you know, reached whatever wonderful place the Throne of Heroes is. It's gotta have the worst cafeteria, I assume. Woo! Alrighty. What fun adventures. We're gonna get to section 5, then section 5, then I'm gonna fucking switch over to Persona. I think if I'm gonna start, because the reason why I'm gonna start reading, why I'm starting to read, starting to take it seriously, is we know, like, this is the last stupid Singularity, basically, before the good shit. Because, Camelot's after this, isn't it? Things are gonna start happening and going and whatnot. So I think I'm just gonna start streaming smaller chunks instead of doing the 2 parts. I think we'll just do like 5 sections at a time. And instead I got all the videos for breaks and whatnot. Skatey is pretty cool. This'll work. Haven't had a chance to use Elizabeth Bathory Brave yet, unfortunately. Oh, I'm going right into battle. That's unusual. So, do you think Elizabeth Bathory Halloween went to Hogwarts, or is she self-taught? These are the questions I often ask myself about the Fate franchise. That outfit is so cool. You know who else has kind of a cool outfit? Abigail Williams in the, with the one with all the plushies and whatnot. That one's kind of cool. I hate all other forms of her. I hate that fucking weird-ass Halloween bikini fucking form. It's awful. She is great in original form. I should have... I need to level up, Mysterious Heroine X Alter... No, it's Mysterious Idol X. That's her name, right? She would have been great against all these robots. Oh well. What can you do? Just level up your Lancer. That's what you can do. Wow! That's not a good wow. What it... Excuse you, support servant. Can't even clear a little robot. Kinda disappointed. Alright, there we go. Time for the party. I mean, Lancer Skatey isn't anything I'd exactly be saving up any Saint Courts for to roll, but she seems cool. I really like her Assassin Welfare Servant version, though. I think she's great. Damn, that's some damage. We don't need no mash. Fuck that fucking shielder, bitch. We're good. Well, that was just rude. But Elizabeth's here, so it's okay. Said Elizabeth, Bathory Halloween is just fucking adorable. We defeated them. Be they steam-powered or electric, once they're broken, the victory is ours. An obvious truth, but it all ends here. Okay, Karna, hurry up and finish them off. What? I'm sorry, what did you just say? Not Karna, he's a 5-star. You can't do this to us. We're not leveled for that. Whoa! All of a sudden, I'm picking up a servant response. It's right above you. Oh. Well, we need to be using Elizabeth Brave. We can't be using Medusa every time we want. That's why we haven't. We need the Elizabeths to assemble for our next battle. Force teleportation, command spell. What's going on? The readings I'm getting from a Spirit Origin are off the charts. Fucking Goku power level shit right here, guys. Sorry, but could you go ahead and capture them? I mean, it looks like they're enemies for the time being, I suppose. I'll oblige your frivolous conjecture. Travelers from afar, pardon the rough welcome. Master. Retreat! Oh no, he's too fast. He was really fast. It's true. I got pummeled. Alright, last section for the night. Then we're switching to the good shit. Well, I don't know if it's good. I just know I watched the trailer and it was super hype. Alright, I think we can, Is there an Archer Elizabeth Bathory yet? No, I'm not gonna make Gilgamesh hang out with no fucking Elizabeth Bathory's. That's just... Quite frankly, no one in that situation will be happy ever. I mean, though... It's the Wild West. We gotta have Calamity Jane. Alright. Not Propaganda. Not Friends. Well, nah, we don't need the murder team yet. We can have Calamity Jane. You... Ishtar, I don't know who told you that you could fucking hang out here. You know better. Probably me. We need a Sabor. I'm so hyped for Camelot because we have some knights. We have some roundtable people. Jason's not fucking coming, but we might tell him that he is and then not invite him, and it'll be so funny. She's only level 40. I need to... That's why I be working on the embers in the background. Okay, when we fight the Celtics, we should use Art of Death. That would probably be very helpful. Okay, increase your... That'll work. Alrighty. Friends. Pretty much. Like, fucking... Is that what they're trying to do with Arjuna and Karna? Are they like the Vegeta and Goku? Like, everything don't matter. They just need to fight. Senpai, I'm so glad you woke up. Always with my sleep mash. Gosh. Your servant blocked that noble phantasm attack. However, its shockwave knocked everyone unconscious. While our lives were spared, it appears that we are in custody now. Oh, so you're awake. Right now we're in the midst of transporting you. You can run away if you like, but the bad news is that these babies will target the master aggressively. Though Karna probably won't do a thing since he's firm on his policy of not killing a master. That's a misunderstanding. I'll kill a master first, depending on the situation. Nah, Karna saying Karna things. For instance, when you rent out a library book and you don't return it the day of, is that the same thing as late? Technically, that Karna, no. This seems to be a thing you'd like fucking want to dot your I's and P's on. No debates with you. That there is definitely his character art, though. If that's the case, I am willing to consider. See? He says stuff that's basically unthinkable on a battlefield. Library books? We should be thinking about killing and robots. Well, that's how Karna is, but that doesn't change your situation in the slightest. At such close range, it would be quite difficult to slip past the mechanized infantry, don't you think? Now, be good. That was a very aggressive sigh right there. Where are we headed? First, I'll have you meet my king. You should decide which side to be on after that. Well, I know the two servants sitting right there won't side with us that easily. That much I'm sure of. However, I'm sure things will be different if we can persuade the master. Lady Blue Sky, why is it that you go to such lengths to take the side of this king? Lady, I like the sound of that. You're a nice girl. You understand etiquette. Your name is Mash, right? In light of your proper manners, I shall answer you. The biggest reason why I support the king is that we were closely connected when we were alive. Oh, it's not like we had an affair or anything like that. We kept it in close contact, and I owe him a lot. The Celts who dominate the East won't accept anyone other than themselves. How selfish. Even if I surrendered to the Celts, they would just kill me. Or maybe they'd sacrifice me for the sake of their war. The Celts? Those servants you saw earlier were Fionn MacCumhale and Darren, right? If that's the case, we'll be seeing a lot of Celtic servants this time. As far as I know from the legends, they all have a few screws loose. They're a bunch of airheads, berserkers. Wow, everyone's discriminating against berserkers in this world. What, those magical energy waves just now? Is there someone else with you? Hey, what are you keeping from me? Nothing? Then where did that voice come from? Oh, is Graham Bell with you or something? That's not a servant. Don't fuck with me. If he were, the king would have seriously lose his temper this time. How many fucking people did Thomas Edison have beef with too? That's why I'm not worried about the future. Time's a flat circle. This fucking JP Morgan, Tesla, Edison, all these fools back then, Rockefellers, it's the same shit as now. Nothing changed. None of them are gonna rule the world because they're all gonna just keep fucking trying to one-up each other all damn day. Hate to break it to you, but when it comes to long-distance communications, we're a few steps ahead. Apologies for introducing myself so late, Ms. Blue Sky. I'm their navigator. I'm the person in the JRPGs that don't do much, just lends my voice. My name is Dr. Roman. Make sure you don't forget it, as we may cross paths one day. I think they should voice all Dr. Roman's lines and dub them into the game. You're gonna have one dubbed voice. Should be the navigator. Wow, I can tell you're an imprudent man just by your voice. You're clearly up to no good, my dear. Hey, why does everyone always diss me when they first meet me? Well, it doesn't matter. It seems Demon Cringe has an advisor as well. So let's get back to the subject. You all get it now, right? You can't win this war unless you side with someone. It'll only get you killed if you try to take on both sides. This world maintains a precious balance as the East and West continue to fight. Nah. Yeah, I get it. See, I'm trying, everybody, but the game likes to repeat itself a lot. We get it. We gotta pick a side and we gotta meet your king. Amusing, you say? Well, someone is calling himself king in this ultimate democratic nation. How is that not amusing? Oh, if self-proclaimed title counts, I do remember there's an emperor as well. You sure know a lot about snobs. If you were a heroic spirit, I'm sure he would lament the current situation. Ah, but first we have a preliminary show. Perfect. Can you help me out? Oh my god, they're putting on a concert now? Pretty please! Master. Oh, we're fighting. Okay, it's not a show. Understood. Either way, their enemies will eventually have to stand against. Okay, here I go. Oh, there we go. Ah, what a real who's who. I'm hype on Billy the Kid. He was a good guy. Well, I mean, no one should be shooting each other, but it is the Wild West. What do you want? I'm sure he tried his best. I like to think the psychopaths just go around robbing people and killing for money. I'd like to think they're the huge minority. So I've heard hype things about Calamity Jane. Heard the people like her. Ooh, alright, okay, Billy, show us what you got. Okay, so to build up Noble Phantasm, what I gotta do is pull that on a fucking enemy that's almost dead. I understand now. Alright, I don't want to waste this here, why? But for why? Hell, maybe I can get Noble Phantasm too. I've never understood what, like, the difference between overgauged on Noble Phantasm or, like, up to 200%, 300%. Is that different than the overgauged stuff? I don't know what the multiple levels do. I'm a midwit. I think Persona might actually be like... I don't know, might have to be a different stream. I mean, it'll be in the same 24-hour period. Gotta play it today, because today's its first day, right? Except I'm confused because it said the 26th, but I've been able to download it. I downloaded it today. It was like on the BlueStacks and had the data, so I don't know. I just need to change my thumbnail. Overcharge gives different effects. Well, yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, because there's sometimes with Castoria where, like, she can protect you up to, like, 2 times. You can take 2 hits. You know, I need to look at Crazy Yuri channel more. He's got all the videos on how to MP loop and do things. Finally, a fate content creator for the rest of us. You know what? Let's give her a shot. I don't think I've ever really used her. Alright, this is perfect for team propaganda. Here we are. A fortress unfitting for America. The White House has taken over Sweden, no choice. But we got the brickwork perfectly, it's pretty good. We built the fortress from the ground up. We should use anti-Celt measures to resist the Celts, right? Madam Blue Sky, Lord Karna, the Prezi King awaits you. Please come right this way. say nice things about him. Maybe I heard wrong. Did he just say Prez-a-King or something? Yes, no doubt. I don't know how to say this, but it's so simplistic. Right? But that's what makes it charming. It's not an idea we'd come up with. Come, follow me. The king, despite his appearance, has a short temper. See, your employer is just ahead, right? Nightingale, wait! Don't do whatever you're doing. Wait, that would make a bad move, Nightingale. Let your gun rest for a while longer. If you want to cure this world's soldiers, identify the pathogen first. Or are you that simplistic as well? Yes, bear with it, but do not get accustomed to it. Something about soldiers dying, oh, so sad. It may be tough for you, but consider it a trial. Or is it a long-term treatment, not your policy? Or, I wonder which is beyond saving, you or this land? What? Are you saying my treatment is wrong? Excuse me, Karna. Do you have a doctorate degree? Oh, you don't? So keep it to yourself. Rune? When convinced that their ideas are only absolutes. That's you. Ruined. Anyway, if you idly meet your death here, that would be truly meaningless. I'm liking her this time around. I see, I understand your valuable opinion. I will put the gun away for now. I, Nightingale, am about peace and love for the moment. Good grief. What a consummate liar. Is that what that is? Consummate liar? Blue Sky, I will keep an eye on her. You look after this world's only master and that servant. Yes, yes, I know. Well then, let's get ourselves an audience with the king. Time to meet him. I brought them to see you, Mr. Prez-a-King. Understood. It will be another minute until the Prez-a-King's arrival. He needs to take his time. I'm starting to get nervous, Senpai. I wonder what kind of king he is. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this, Mash. You might be right on that. I'm detecting a new servant approaching you, but there's something bizarre about it. I wonder if this is really a heroic spirit. Bizarre? In what way, Doctor? I don't want to affect your first impression with my speculation. Anyway, we'll talk after you meet this king. Thank you for waiting. The Prez-a-King is here. Oh, at last I get a chance to meet with that angel. How have I yearned for this moment. I intended on inviting them only after they eliminated the Celts, but this is fine too. Yes, yes, advancing the schedule is a good thing, much better than pushing back the deadline. Oh, I see, he still hasn't fixed his habit of talking to himself while walking. I was hoping he could have at least kept that to himself. That was talking to himself? Did you hear how loud he was, Senpai? No human could do that. Does he have no social awareness? Is he on the spectrum? Are we allowed to ask that in this day and age, in this singularity? To be frank, you have done a fantastic job. Greetings, everyone, and congratulations. Don't pay attention to my lion head or the big cannon I have on my chest. That's just how I roll. Yeah, ... indeed. Huh? Is the monitor broken? All I can see is this creature. I need this. I'm sure all these Fate Grand Order backgrounds are on fucking somewhere, some website, probably Type Moon Wiki. We do like a do a fucking Fate press secretary fucking speeches from this background. Huh? Is the monitor broken? All I can see on it is a creature. I'll say it once more. All you have done a fantastic job. I bet you were pretty surprised, right? We pranked you. Well, yes, they'd be surprised. Well, I was indeed surprised, but it's fine. I'm getting used to things of this sort. Being pranked, being lied to, being betrayed. That aside, you must be the king who controls Western America, right? Indeed, it is as you say. I have taken it upon myself to rule America in order to pulverize those barbaric Celts. I don't like Notre Dame. I'm not saying that Indiana's football is bad or anything. I'm just saying leprechaun, drunk, not into it. I'm a servant and a gentleman who supports the other servants. I am Thomas Alva Edison, the King and CEO. Eh? Son of a gun? What is this dialogue? Oh, excuse me, I was at a complete loss for words. Edison. Edison, the king of inventions? It's really you? You're not a chimera? Indeed, although I am currently the King, not the king of inventions. You must be Lady Florence Nightingale. You are just as beautiful as they say. You just want to steal her medicine patent. Don't lie to us, Edison. I was not the one to live on the battlefield, but I deeply respect your convictions and rationality. Do lend us your strength, not only to advance in medicine, but also to boost the morale of our soldiers. Wish I could see what she could do. We're gonna see next battle when we get there. The effects of you as a poster girl are immeasurable. That's a weird laugh, Edison. What the fuck? I had no idea you were not human. To put it lightly, he's kind of a feline if you think about it. What? I am without a doubt a human. Humans are just higher forms of beasts who possess reason and wisdom. They shall not be segregated by the color of their skin or the shape of their face. Did y'all know that the light bulb was invented by a black guy and Thomas Edison took credit for it? Why you're lying, because you're a liar. I am Edison, an intelligent human being, that is all. That's all. Wow, just look how he asserts himself with confidence. I really need to learn to be that kind of positivity. Basically, he was a human when alive, and now his head is a lion when summoned as a servant. For some reason. This lion, he's the definition of rationalism. Foo-foo, yeah, that's because fucking money's language he speaks. Everyone was taking a hint and not calling him the L word. Well, he can't help it. I mean, he's basically a lion. A lion? I like the sound of that. Also, was that communication through Magecraft? That'll get you burnt around here. Oh wait, that's a future singularity. Even though you live in an age of telephones, your fixation with such an inconvenient method bewilders me. Mages by birth are indeed illogical creatures. Do we gotta go talk about fucking mages and their fucked up ethics? I watched Heaven's Feel, we know. Oh, what? Look, phone lines only work when you occupy the same space and time, yes? This is far more functional and crosses time and space. How do they get this to work? Is it like Alien Whales, like the Star Trek 4 movie? Probably that. Oh, so that means you do not exist in this era. To be able to communicate across from different eras is quite convenient indeed. Give me the patent. Magecraft and science are similar. There's nothing you can do to that. I cannot. He wants a spirit telephone. Yes, yes, Mr. Edison. Please save your inventions for later, okay? Oh yes, right. Your name is Demon Cringe, was it? That's stupid. That sounds like a username. You're the only master in this world. No. Celts, yeah. You want to get rid of the Celts? I believe that is a self-evident truth. Needless to say, the Celts are an anachronism in this age. They are savages. Not like us. The United States is cutting-edge nation created by capitalism and rationalism. I don't know about that second one sometimes. Have you checked Twitter? This is our nation and home to those with intellect. However, they keep multiplying like full things. Once again, so this is like the last section last night I'm doing. Can I once again complain? Does it need to be this long between battles? Does this game, was there really no way to sum up this scene a bit faster? I'm just saying, is it? I would think you would want the player, I'm just talking from game design, I would think you would want the player to get through the quest faster and still get a good story both at the same time. Because the faster they get through the quest, the lower their IP is. They run out of fucking apples and resources, but they're addicted to the story. They're addicted to wanting to keep going. They're gonna buy Saint Quartz. Like, they actively, I think, lose themselves money. Just thinking from the game design, fucking microtransaction perspective. By doing all this padding, Danganronpa can repeat itself and do all that padding because they're trying to stretch the story out into like an 80-hour game to justify spending $50 on it. You're a free game on the fucking Apple Store. Why? Like, it makes me not want to read Fate Stay Night. Is it like this, or is it... Because it looks pretty good from everything else I see. I understand all the words on the screen, because I know the lore and whatnot. Is it like this? But once again, not having fucking only 2 lines at a time, because cell phone, like... That's gotta be a help. Eventually, my mechanized infantry will cover the land and annihilate the loathsome Celts once and for all. However... Okay, can I get... I think I should get 1 skip a session. I love Edison, but just not today. Like, okay, you're gonna make us be on your side so we fight the Celts. We need to pick a side, I get it. There, boom, I just summed up all the damn dialogue. I just don't want to miss any lore about MASH, designer babies, like what's happening, and they fucking... and I'm excited to hype use Nightingale, and they're like ruining it for me. Natsu is an enemy of the people. Truly and unfortunately, I hate to announce this. But I don't think he wants us to have a good Fate experience sometimes. What? Alright, time to... Doesn't she heal or something? Then we don't need that yet. Aw, I'm gonna do this. Okay, so supposedly... Okay, this increases NP gain. And rumor has it that Buster does the same as well. Go to this little twig boy. And if I do this, Noble Phantasm, maybe? No, she only got the 47%. Why didn't that, like, super boost her? I don't understand. Video game. Well, now I know my next wallpaper art's, like said, gotta be fucking... her with Dr. House, the perfect team. That's who he would summon. And they would not get along. You don't always get along with your servant. You don't always see eye to eye. But they're still your match, even though you don't realize it. Fate teaches people more about friendship than fucking My Little Pony Friendship is Magic ever did. Because quite frankly, most of the people who I've known that are fans of that shows, not nice people most time. I don't know what they learned. But like, despite mages being all cold, heartless, and whatnot, Rin sure loves, you know, saving our boy Shiro all the time. She's just good people. Good, wholesome people. She didn't let that mage stuff go all to her head. They didn't dehumanize her. She ain't falling for the propaganda. You're only as dehumanized as you let yourself be. Sillies. Mages Association needs to stop acting like so cool, though. Every time they send a bunch of goons on a mission, they all get killed horribly. Y'all just let the Einsburns do whatever the fuck they want, apparently. I don't know. I think some of the things the Einsburns do are unethical and need kind of regulated. I guess, I don't know. We need more knowledge on the Mages Association's government. This seems more hands-off than like the Ministry of Magic. Fuck you. We'll exchange that for fruit. Hahaha, no good. There's no end to them. So even my prized mechanized infantry will become junk in minutes when we go against a serpent, huh? Sometimes it's quantity over quality. You should be out of energy already. Blue Sky! Throw them inside the special underground jail. Is it done though at least? Yeah, I guess it can't be helped. So sorry, but you're getting locked up. Let's go. I'm the police now. Is that how we're ending today's playthrough? Am I in fucking jail? Is anyone gonna bail me out? Would any of you bail me out? At least they let me keep my fucking gear, and by gear I mean a literal gear. I'm gonna use this to file the fucking bars. What then, Helena Blue Sky? Alright. Gonna go to the lovely shop here. Unfortunately, I'm not playing it yet. But it helps me get hype. We're just grabbing some fruit seeds. Boom. 3 of those. What a useful day. We got embers. We got story progression. I read it. I think I know what's going on. All right, this is what's going on. So we came to America to solve the age-old question, would America still be around if the Revolutionary War never went down? But then a whole bunch of pagans appeared, and they were all angry. Like, they didn't say many things. They appeared, and they were like, "Arr!" And we were like, oh no, what do? And then a whole bunch of, like, a couple of gay lancers appeared, and they did something, and then we got kidnapped by a Russian and brought to Thomas Edison. That's what's going on in Fate Grand Order right now. Thank you all for joining me if you're here. I'm gonna cancel this stream out because, you know, it's the Persona Singularity stream. It's a thing. And I'm gonna be back. Early morning, so in a couple hours with Persona 5, and this is supposedly its first day launching. I said I got my background here already, and I watched the trailer. This looks like a good one. This looks better than the Genshin Impacts of the world. I'm excited, so that's what I'll be doing next. Got 5 sections done. I like this little format where I take breaks when the AP goes up, watch a video once in a while, and just have fun with the story. I think it's working out pretty good. Alright. Good night, everyone. Like I said, I'll be back in a couple